Yo, yo, yo. What is happening? This is the first time I'm ever doing this. How we all living? It's me. It's Jacob. Welcome to Pop Up with Jacob, where we pop up on stream, pop up with some friends, pop open a bottle, pop open whatever you want. This is an up and a pop kind of show. So thank you and welcome to all who are joining. I'm going to bring in some esteemed guests. We got a lot of topics to talk about. I know I'm kind of teasing you with these guests, but I'm trying to turn this music down. I'm acting like it's the first time here. So how we all doing? Got a lot to talk about. Thank you if you're tuning in live. If you're tuning in on playback, appreciate you as well. Hit that like, hit that sub. United Spurs of America. We're doing our thing over here. So any and all support is much appreciated. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell everyone. We're here live and direct. So I just want to say I appreciate all y'all who are here. What's up, Juju? Doesn't even know soccer, but we know you're here, so we appreciate you being here. Yes, sir. I'm always here, baby. Love it. Love it. Parker Wallace, I need that jersey. Hey, you got to get it. It's one of the best. Hold up. Let me move the hair. I feel like the hair's in the way a little bit. Let me bring in. I appreciate y'all in the chat. What's up? We got 5 people. 5 people tuning in for Pop Up with Jacob. 5 y'all done popped up for Jacob. I love it. Juju just subbed. Anthaj, what's up? You tuning in live? Where are you tuning in from again? What time is it for you? This is a random pop up, random time. I'm gonna bring in someone who's also dressed just as successful as I am right now. I wanted a really cool intro video. I was trying to steal the one that he uses for his show. If you tune in on the Hotspur Hood, Late Night with Colin and his hoodlums, his Rat Pack. I consider myself part of that Rat Pack. Don't know what we are here, except for matching and friends. What's up, Colin?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Man, doing great. Glad to be on your show. You're finally at a time where I can partake in the fun, so to speak. So
Well, speaking of partaking, speaking of fun, speaking of up and popping up, this is a man who might pop up frequently if you know him. Mile High Hotspur Zone. One half of Mile High Hotspur, if I may. What's up, Parker Wallace? The other half of Mile High Hotspur. Colorado Spurs' own. Leo Coys, how we doing?
yo,
You are muted, my friend.
yo,
That's the best way you can start this show, too.
What better way to pop up than to be muted, homie?
Hey, the best way to make an entrance is a silent one. I love it. You
Yeah,
don't
I
got to make a
agree,
whole
bro.
lot of
I
ruckus.
agree. You guys are looking good, homie.
What's up,
dude, you're
Inthaj? Thanks for
looking fresh
tuning
the
in.
gold, brother.
Look at this. What's up? Perfect pod to listen to while working. Wikipedia, you're working, bro. It's too late to be working, my friend.
Big
But I'm glad
respect.
you're here. We're just getting things kicked off. We got a lot to talk about, so I'm really glad you're here, Wikipedia. I hope you're having a successful and sexy day.
Big up, Wikipedia.
Juju, Leo, yes sir, he's here. Hey dad,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
going, brother? My boy Leo repping Mile High, that's right. Parker Wallace, the other half. Leo, big ups. Enjoy. I'm gonna take that off.
I'm repping Mile High Hotspur tonight, just so everybody knows.
I mean,
That's what's up,
Yeah.
homie.
Yeah.
how's we gonna know your collie with
I have a
talking ball,
question.
talking ball?
I have
That's
a question.
true.
So since this is the second time I'm with Colin, I know it's not Hotspur Hood, but I mean I'm getting a little bit of points for the hoodlum, right?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, you're still hanging out in the vicinity of 2 people who emit
That's what I'm saying. I'm an
hoodlum-esque.
affiliate now.
Yeah, you're definitely an affiliate, at least sponsored by, brought to you by, associated
Hotspur
with,
Hood, yeah.
in production, who's.
Yeah,
Big ups.
we go on missions. Let's just say we do our hijinks together. You're definitely involved.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
I appreciate you're all here. Leo, I do hear a bit of background noise from you. I'm gonna, yeah, I think that, well, I hear it now. So I'm gonna go ahead. I just muted you right now. Feel free to unmute yourself rather, when you get this chance. There might be a couple people who pop up as well tonight. On this.
No, we didn't talk about that. I'm not cool with that.
You're
That
not
wasn't-
ready?
No, who? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, bring them, everybody, bring all your
No,
friends.
they're not here right now. They may not be here. I don't want to
Just
give
surprise
everyone's
me.
hopes up.
Is it like my dad? Is my dad here?
It's actually your uncle, your long lost uncle. He has 400 million that he's leaving
Why'd you
you.
do this to me, man?
This is a laid back show. We're gonna get into some Spurs talk. I have a bunch of topics brought up. I swear we're gonna talk about it. But first, I just want to say thank you both for being the first 2 official guests that pop up with Jacob, and I appreciate that. Look at that. Hold on, let me put it. Where'd you put it on Nike? You gotta put it on the koi. Come on. There you go. Come on. Where you at, Leo? Come on. There we go. Oh man, big ups everybody who's here. I want to say, Bobby K, big ups. Feel free to join. I'm popping up and we're not 10 minutes in yet. We're not actually monetized. So is the cursing thing a monetization thing?
I think it's the algorithm. Just don't. Just to be safe.
I won't for now. But speaking of popping up, and you know the innuendo, you know the euphemism I'm using. The other half, the man who completes the other half of United Spurs of America, we've got the one and only Michael in the house.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on? Can you guys hear me okay? Am I
Yes,
good?
sir.
Do I sound good?
Yeah,
You sound
yeah,
great. You look
All
better,
right.
but you sound
Thank you.
great.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
What's
All
up,
right.
homie? How you doing, bro?
Good, Leo. How are you? How's it going, Colin? How's it going, Jacob? How's it going, chat? Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Everybody
we're
in the
popping
chat.
off in this thing. Big up, Bobby K. You feel free to join. I'm actually going to pop the StreamYard link in the description. And if you want to join, if you want to come party with us, you want to pop up, so to speak, you are more than welcome. This is a stream where you can just do whatever you want as long as it ain't incriminating me in any way. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and post that. But Leo, I'm gonna go ahead and it says I can't unmute you because you chose to mute yourself, Leo. So
Yeah. If you hear any background noise, let me know. I'll just turn off my mic and then I'll talk. You know what I mean? But I turned my gain down. I think that's what it was from earlier before.
well. What's up, Wikipedia? I appreciate that, Leo. It says, I work till 2 a.m., manage the bar. It's admin day. It's admin day. You're the admin. Yeah, I think I hear a TV or something, Leo. Wikipedia says, what's up, Leo? He says, what's up? Got the whole crew on. I thought it was just 1 or 2. That's what I'm saying. You never know what's going to happen on this.
Take rolls deep, guys. So,
You know, when I first had the idea, I said, this might happen. Who am I thinking? I said, obviously, I'm going to let my boy Michael know. I let him know if I eat a sandwich or if I eat an omelet. You know what I'm
If
saying?
I would have known that you guys would have been wearing last year's away kit, I would have worn it as well. So I'm just
you can always, I'm just saying. If you
little
turn
heads
off
up
your
next
mic,
time, and I would have been able to match with y'all. It would have been a trio.
we gotta do
Yeah.
it. Absolutely.
Well, I feel like we're almost 10 minutes into this thing. We're popping up. Michael, I don't know how long we're going to have you. You're like I don't know how long we're going to have
I'm surprised
either.
you're awake.
Any of y'all, because y'all are like full-grown adults,
You have me all
working
night, my
jobs.
friend. You have me all night.
All night. Do you work tomorrow, Michael?
I do not. I do not work tomorrow.
Oh, you got the day off?
What
Ooh.
the heck?
I don't
that
work until
is-
Sunday, so I'm hyped for Saturday, man. I'm officially looking forward to the rest of the week.
Beautiful.
Bro.
This means a lot. When I thought about doing this, I was like, it might just be me and Leo. It might just be me and Colin. It might just be me by myself. It might just be, I don't know. And I've got y'all here with me. 9 people in the chat. If you haven't already, please hit that like on the button, the thumbs up on the button. I know I already liked it. I have no qualms about self-liking a video. But it's Whiskey Wednesday, boys. What are you drinking? I'm sticking to that H2O, my friend. High quality.
Is
I
it
got
what-
horchata boba tea.
the
Horchata.
boba tea?
Horchata
I
boba
peeped that
tea.
boba tea, and I'm jealous.
It's delicious. It's fire.
Yeah.
Colin, what are you
Try
drinking?
that one, dude.
What am I drinking? It's
Yeah.
all gone, but I drank.
What's everyone in the chat drinking?
The 99 Bs. What was
Okay.
Okay.
A little
All right.
99p.
that?
Let's
99.
go.
Feeling a little dangerous on a Wednesday night. I love it.
Juju said,
Right,
I thought
just 2. Only 2.
Jacob was gonna be hell loud, but he's so
Why
chill.
not?
I am chill. Some pop-ups may not be as chill. Depends. I mean, I may be angry. There may be an angry pop-up. This is a pretty late night chill. So
Angry pop-ups. I hate that.
I mean, especially when you're browsing on those little suspect
And you're
websites.
like, I hate that this is happening.
What's up, James? Where are you drinking right now, James? It's Whiskey Wednesday. We're checking in.
Oh, dude, Joris. What's up, Joris?
My homeboy Medarius
all
Bunting says drinking some lemonade. Where'd you get that lemonade? Ooh, if it's some Chick-fil-A lemonade, that thing be popping. If you don't know about Chick-fil-A lemonade, even the diet lemonade's pretty good. High quality. Thank you. Boba tea goes well with kachaka.
Shout out Wikipedia, man. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm a big H2O guy myself. Thank you, Intaj.
Imtaj finally making his way over to the channel. Love it, love it.
Everyone's making their way over here. And
It would have been a quartet. It would have been a quartet.
Hold on.
Bring him.
Hold on.
Now I'm mad.
Hold on. I'm breathing like I ran a marathon. Hold on. We got a very special guest. His name is Bobby K. What it do, Bobby K? Hey. Got the away. Hey. How we doing? How are we doing?
Yeah.
Doing that.
If I would have wore my
I had to do
Harry Kane
costume
away
change.
kit
That's why I
from
took
last
it
year,
from
we
you.
would have been all matching.
Yeah.
What changed, Michael? What's the holdup?
Yeah,
I
dude,
might
turn off
have
your
to.
camera and change
I
your
might
shirt
have
like
to.
a man. Like a
Why?
man.
I might leave my camera on and change. How about that?
Whoa,
dude.
easy.
Hey, we're past 10.
Don't get us in trouble now.
We're past 10 minutes. I don't think we get in trouble.
Oh, it's after 11 p.m. here, so yeah, I don't know what the rules are.
I don't know what they are either.
How are you, fellas? What's going on, Leo? Colin,
good. How's it
Michael,
going, Bobby?
Jacob?
Bro.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see everybody. This is the first official Jacob's pop-up or pop-up with Jacob. I don't remember what I titled it. But either way, I appreciate you all popping up and popping in with me. We're doing a drink check, Bobby. Where you at? What you drinking? I'm on high quality H2O myself.
I gotta
That's
get
a
my
big
hat.
fat nada right now, man. I actually I'm bone dry in the desert right now, man.
Bone dry in the desert.
Good thing one of the kids
So
just
cute.
close, so I could throw something over at them and get me something if I need to.
Look at that. Let's go,
Hello.
Bobby.
Hello.
This is a guy I went to grade school
Hello,
with this young
everybody, by the
man. He's a great guy. Thank you for tuning in, Medarius. Big shout out, Medarius. I don't know what that says. Tall crazy? Haha. What's tall? Does anyone know what that is? Is it a type of drink?
That's you. You tall and crazy.
But there was a T next to the Y.
I thought it meant you, tall and crazy, baby.
What'd you say, Leo? Go on, Bob.
I said maybe it might be a y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, Intaj, but is that supposed to be y'all crazy? Because the T is right next to the Y.
Could be.
I mean,
could
that's
be.
true.
Good call, Leo. Good call.
That was
good
a whole
call.
dance. Yeah, Bobby K. I got real excited when I saw Bobby K, so I started breathing real heavy. When I start breathing real heavy,
I just wanted to be
Ah.
real heavy.
calling you breathing heavy.
James,
This,
you know what, James? Shout out to you, man. You are a legend. This man has. I've started streaming. The first stream I went on this morning was at 9 a.m. our time.
Oh man,
11 p.m. now.
doing a run.
On Ben Kaufman's show, the coffee company, and James, I believe, was in the chat then.
Joris.
Then I was on Spurs Eurasian for a bit. He was there, and now I was just
Big
watching
shout out,
the North
Eugene.
End. He's there, and now what a supporter of all the channels, man.
yeah.
Big yourself up, brother. Big yourself up.
Big up, James Joris.
Without you, we would just be weird people talking to ourselves.
Yeah, man.
So thanks
Well,
for
honestly,
People talking to each other.
I just feel good that this is the first pop up with Jacob, and y'all are here. I mean, I couldn't think. First of all, of just more ragtag, sexy bunch of group, but we're doing it loud. And we're doing it proud. Again, I'm gonna put the link in the show. I haven't done it yet because, quite frankly, I'm ecstatic and I'm overwhelmed, and I kind of want to get everyone's thoughts on just initially, like, how are we feeling, boys? I want to start.
Michael hasn't changed yet. He keeps turning his camera off and disappearing, but he hasn't changed yet. I'm just wondering what the hell he's up to back
what kind of well the good
It might be
the
dirty.
important questions are like what kind of tea,
low
what kind
key.
of boba?
Low key, I cannot lie. I actually do think it's dirty because I'm pretty sure I wore it the other day. No,
You know what? I'm
Tell us about
proud of you
boba.
for doing your laundry. Well done, young man.
Thank you,
Michael,
Thank you.
I'm gonna move you guys not just because I want to be on top of you. But I feel like top shelf away kit.
I got relegated.
You know what, Michael? You're right. It doesn't feel right unless we're next to each other.
No, you guys are sitting, man.
We got to be
love.
next to each other. Wait this way.
You guys gotta stay united.
We are united. Come on,
Oh,
Other way.
Here we go.
because you're
Oh,
see,
yeah.
but you see his muscle memory because he's usually on the far left because he's the main
I'm used to
man.
doing this.
Mm-hmm. I'm used to doing.
Well,
Nah, Jacob's got the spotlight today.
You can poke me in the ear, Michael. It's all good.
Pop up with Jacob. Thank you, Cubed, for being here. Cubed, if you want to jump on, let me know.
Yep.
Put that thing in the chat.
Cube's a
Um,
legend.
bang in there.
Yeah, Kaufman does have a
he
show.
does, yeah.
What is it? The Coffee Company?
The Coffee Company. Kauffie.
You hear that? Kauffie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, big ups, Cube. Thank you for joining in. You were always feels like the stream will get inappropriate pretty quickly. I mean, Jacob is. I'm in charge. That's what I'm saying. This Michael
hard,
doesn't. Michael, he can only try to rein me in on pop up with Jacob.
I'm not reining anyone in, man. I'm letting the reins go.
You're chill.
I'm sitting like this.
Michael's
the reins
got the
are
legs
right
dimmed
here and they're
down, yeah.
flapping.
Yeah.
And wherever they go, wherever they go.
This is very no
Michael's
pressure
really got
pod.
the day
You
off.
know, very no pressure.
If you're no pressure, then your pop's gonna be nothing. You're always just gonna be like, eh.
You're right. Pop does need some. Needs a little.
You need to put a little pressure on your pop.
Little. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
Really, yeah.
Did anyone ever learn that in grade school? You know, little.
I saw Ferris Bueller, but I never learned how to do it.
Was that in Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, homie.
Big up, Ferris Bueller.
Big up Ferris Bueller. Without that guy, I wouldn't have started like sneaking out, skipping school. That character was really a bad influence on me as a person, but it made me a way cooler guy. So
He did it with a smile, Matthew
Yeah.
Broderick. So it was
Yeah,
very
you were just like-
deceiving.
you're just like, I'll just be a good guy that also does shitty things.
Okay, I've officially put the link in the chat. I am now pinning it because I don't think I have. What's up?
Uh-oh. You're just letting anybody in now?
Well,
Yeah,
Cubed,
we
Cubed
tried
wants to
this idea
come
out
in.
before, and it works.
Here we go.
Here comes. Well, I guess I gave it away.
Bring them out.
Bring them out. What's up, Q? How we doing? How we living?
Cube?
Good. I guess I do need to hop on for a little bit of sanity because.
All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is
Life's
therapy
not
for us
being
all.
very
This is therapy for us all, dude.
All right.
keep you all on a football talk, right?
Oh, I get it. You're
You're
coming here
You're not
to
going to
keep us
babysit us,
sane.
are you?
Yeah, she is a little bit.
I hide in this room to get away from the wife, Cube.
See Cube the moderator, huh?
No,
the-
Cube.
this is the
Cube
big
comes in.
one
Cube comes
out.
in. Well, she's gonna help correct us when we're on the spot where it's like maybe we're just a too much tilting the axis, so to speak. If you stay around long enough, you might know what I'm talking about.
It's on you, Jacob, because
Here we
Michael
go.
said,
Socorro.
I'm
Socorro.
not gonna
Hola.
watch over you.
Buenos noches. Hola.
Buenas
¿Cómo está?
noches. ¿Cómo está,
Buenas
mi
noches.
amigo?
My mother-in-law went it throughout the whole government on that one.
So I have a bunch of topics, y'all, and I'm actually like, I'm just excited y'all are here, and I'm like, I don't even know which topic to talk about first.
Well,
So-
let the lady decide then. There we
All
go.
right.
Ladies choice.
All right, Cubed, you heard the man, Bobby K. He has spoken.
Well, I don't want to jump. I don't want to jump to it too quickly. Are you guys gonna have like a pre
wait,
review for Southampton?
I wanna hop
Yes,
the
on
Parker.
Okay,
Friday.
We won't talk about Southampton then.
So on Friday is going to be the main preview show of Southampton. This is just a pop up. I've got some things on my mind I need to talk to some people
Hey.
with.
If you want to talk about Southampton, Cubed, you can talk about Southampton.
No,
I'm
it's
down.
okay.
I'm down.
I won't talk about Southampton. Did you all see the overlap today that just came out? Overlap fan debate.
Whoa, it's my cat.
Overlap of what?
So how
Oh, we
what
show
is it?
overlap.
Sky Sports does a overlap. I feel like I don't know. It's like every few months or something they gather like a fan from a couple of fans from each club, and then they have Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville go there and they like talk about where each club is at and everything. And I was like, oh man, these Gooners. So diluted.
Why'd they get two hosts, and everyone else only got one?
I know, right? They had two fans, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What's up with that?" I was like, "All we had was Flav." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Well,
I
Fair.
thought that was P. Dunn.
I don't know what Sky coverage necessarily you're referring to.
Here, it's on
But-
Reddit. I'll send you the link, Bob.
Yeah, do that for me.
You need to get on
First
Reddit
thing I'm
more.
going to talk about, I felt like listening to that, I made my decision. So thank you. You inadvertently helped me choose Cubes.
You
What's going to
inadvertently
go?
helped them.
Yeah, definitely. First thing I want to talk about, quote, Arsenal fans are wankers per Daniel Kaluuya. And if you know who that guy is, I could have butchered his last name, and I apologize if he tunes into the stream. Hit me up, DM me. I'll correct it. You come on stream, correct me. He says Arsenal fans are wankers. He says it on camera. He says, you know it. Ha ha ha. We're all kind of wankers. Like, come on. And to me, it was very self-aware. It made me think about a few things. And I'm just curious if this quote from an Arsenal fan, from the narrator of All or Nothing, Ass Anal Football Club, the new Prime doc that's dropped, was it today? I think it was today.
At midnight.
Yeah, so it dropped today. Bobby, I see you kind of grinning. I'm curious. Did you see the quote? Did you see this thing?
No.
You know what?
I heard about it. I don't know who. I haven't seen any clips
Hey,
or
Jake,
anything like that.
I meant to put this in the private chat. Jacob, here's that
just to
link.
talk about it. What's that called?
Oh, Jacob, I sent Jacob a link to that overlap, that program. That
Oh,
CQ
okay. The thing you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't. They.
Also, hey, Parker Wallace.
You know
I'm
what,
pretty sure more
Jacob,
than
the
6
only
people
thing-
can be on. If Jacob wants to let it get really crazy.
It's true. Parker, jump on in whenever you want. I don't really care.
Be
This
brave.
is pop up with Jacob. You can pop up.
Yeah.
It says in the description.
Yeah,
Join us.
if you've paid for your StreamYard, you can have 9 all together.
Yeah.
So let me just.
Oh, hold on. Do you know what that is before you go playing it? Get yourself copywritten, buddy.
What, can they copyright if I only have like 180 subscribers?
They'll
You can get
snag you, they'll
copywritten
see
for
it, yeah.
anything that you. Yeah, if anybody picks it up or sees
No, but
it or
you're,
something
that
like
should
that,
be
you can
fine
get
though.
this
This should be fine. This won't catch the algorithm. I don't think.
Like it's a tweet. I know you couldn't show tweet. You can't show tweets.
I don't know. That's what I'm
You can
just
show
saying.
tweets.
You know
I
what?
have no idea what the.
If
what
someone's
the
paying
rules are, buddy.
attention, what's up? Big ups. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just gonna play this real quick. I don't really care. This is the
I know
first pop
audio
up.
and stuff like that. And other
Best
people's
thing
videos
about being an
and
Arsenal
everything.
fan is that we're the best. And the worst thing, we're wankers. I can't even lie. Arsenal fans are we're actually wankers. I can't even lie. Man, we're wankers. We're wankers. And we actually had a conversation just now coming up.
I'm an
right?
Arsenal fan.
We're wankers, bro. You know we're wankers. You know it is. And I commit to that. I just own it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
That's actually the funniest, most real. Like you said, self-aware is perfect. A perfect way to describe that. That guy.
So
is
shout
the
out
real-
Joe TV or Joe whatever
I
that
can-
was that we used that tweet of.
Yeah,
Big
dude,
shout out
thanks.
you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Colin, what do you think? What's
That was the
your
best thing I've ever seen. I want to be friends with that guy, and I understand that Spurs. I feel like Spurs fans. If I could say something like generalization that's bad about us, we have like a victim complex a tiny bit. Like I do when it comes to other. I'm like everybody hates Tottenham. Everybody's kind of a wanker in their own way. So just the fact that I don't know. It doesn't even have to be about anything in particular. If you can just call yourself a wanker and realize that we all are. I mean, everybody is, and there's wanker tendencies in all of us. And Daniel seems to understand that. So good on him.
Bobby? Do you think this is the new evolution of Arsenal fans? Maybe they are self-aware. They understand
They become
that it's
sentient.
been damn
Or-
near
or-
2,500 days since they finished above Tottenham.
You know what? We've got fans like that in our little community as well, Jacob. At the end of the day, there's the plastic fans as well, whose ideas, morals, and ethics shift all the time, regularly as well. So it's all how committed you are to your club and how you support your club. Really, what you classify yourself as. If you yourself want to call yourself a wanker as a fan, then you're calling yourself a deluded idiot. And basically, why do you support the club then? I don't think anybody should be called deluded when they have high hopes for their clubs. I think if you overrate a player, you're a little bit deluded. But yeah, to call yourselves wankers, that's just a stupid move. It's like walking around calling yourself an asshole. What's the point, really?
Well, some people are going to agree, though.
But so that means you should do it to yourself?
No, but I'm glad he did it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, for him. But that's what I'm saying. We've got fans that stupid as well. So it's one idiot. I don't know who he is. Is he even a famous person or
You ever seen Get Out? Directed by Jordan Peele.
that
Great.
movie? Yeah.
Love that
He's the
movie.
main character.
Great.
Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah.
that's
So he's
the
an
guy.
actor,
Not
and he
bad.
says
And he was
something-
also
oh,
in.
that's-
He was in a
that's
few.
great PR for Arsenal. In that
Right
case,
now.
Oscar for that performance. In that case,
No,
I'm with Colin. Yeah, that was a great. Yes, I'm glad he called himself.
No,
a
he's
wanker.
done quite a bit of
sorry, kid,
stuff.
go ahead.
He gets it. He gets. There's like a stigma. Like Arsenal fans are like I don't know. Like
Sounds like they're wankers.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
don't
They're
want to keep talking
wankers.
because I know Cubed is trying to get something in here. Go ahead, Cubed.
oh no, I was just saying that he's out in a movie right now called Nope. It's out in the theaters.
Oh, he's in
Mhm.
Nope too. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's
yeah.
starring
That
he
makes
in
just
sense.
him and Jordan Peele are just boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Buddy.
yeah.
Hey,
But,
I mean, Jordan
I
Peele
don't
hasn't
know.
missed yet. Hey, as a director
I haven't
and a
seen,
producer, Jordan Peele
uh,
has not
the
missed.
new one, but my wife went and saw it. Nope.
I haven't seen Nope either.
I haven't seen
I'm
it.
ready for it though.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Oh, I went to the drive-in last weekend and I watched the first feature, and the second feature was that movie Nope. And by that point, my little girl was just like so freaking tired, and her and my wife were just bickering back and forth. I was like, we left like halfway through the movie, but it does look like a good movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you're sorry, Leo. I gotta ask. You said you're at the drive-in,
Yes, sir. We
and
we went to the
you
drive-in.
drive a car, right? Car, SUV, minivan.
Yes, it's a hybrid Honda.
A car or SUV?
Is it a sedan or
It's
SUV?
a little hatchback. Yeah, a little hatchback.
Hatchback. Okay, so perfect. So I don't understand why you just didn't throw your daughter in the trunk and continue to watch the movie.
Just let him sleep in the car. That's what I did as a kid.
That's
I
the
love
I
the
know
drive-in.
that's what used to happen.
Yeah, just throw 'em in the back.
Hear me out, guys. I actually reversed in, right, and I opened up the hatch,
Oh,
and we were
so you
watching
got
it
it
from the
up.
back.
Yeah,
So
right.
it was just like, oh man, trust me. I
mission.
was just like, man. And then it was an anniversary for my wife and I. So
Oh,
we kinda went and did
congratulations.
Oh,
that.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of, this is a perfect time to mention. Tomorrow's my 4-year anniversary with my wife. Leo, I had said that I said I was going to go on Mile High Hospital tomorrow. I was ready for my debut, and then I was like, wait a minute, something's
something
going
to
on.
do.
Something's going on tomorrow, and I haven't thought about it quite clearly. I'm actually I made a few. Speaking of thinking things clearly, we've got the one and only. You can't find him anywhere unless he finds you. And that, to me, is really cool. So I'm going to bring this guy in with no further ado. Aaron Dub.
Aaron, how's it going, man?
What's up, Aaron? How you doing, brother?
Who we got in the house? Who we got?
Oh,
Well, we know who's not in the house anymore. Thanks for coming by, Aaron. Really great
thanks,
to see you,
Aaron.
brother.
Oh, we'll be
Man.
back.
Talking to you, man.
See, that's what I mean. He pop in, he pop out. He's like Batman.
Yeah, I was about to say it is called pop up. It didn't
Yeah,
say
it is
stay.
pop up.
It didn't
You don't
say
have to-
stay up.
Exactly. This ain't a long-term relationship thing we're doing here. You can leave if you need to. You can take a break if you want to. You need to visit the facilities. You need to kiss the galaxy. Whatever you want to do. That's all welcome here. So look at that bologna.
Salami.
That's a pastrami?
Salami, yeah.
Okay.
Salami.
Like turkey. What was it called? Salami. Parker says, congrats. Thank you, Parker. Oh, I see I'm lagging. I need to go fix my internet. Well, that's something fun. Hopefully this don't get copyrighted. This video, I don't make any money off doing what I'm doing right now, so please don't copyright my shit.
No, I don't think it's I think it's only you got to worry when you're like, what is that, monetized or whatever, and you start making
When you're
money.
like
Yeah.
have ads.
I think
I
it's
think
more
when
of an
ads
issue
are
than-
playing
yeah.
before. Yeah.
I just know
This-
I played something once when we were doing a recording, music in the background, and when they were like, whoa, right away, it was with Bob from Bob's Spur TV, right? And he knows about more of this stuff, so he was like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, oh, good thing you're here to tell me, otherwise channel
Yeah.
would have been shut down 2 weeks after starting it.
Bob Spur's just a noob on the scene, man.
Yeah,
He-
brand new.
He's never done this before. He started
not
like
even once.
last Tuesday, right?
Bob is honestly a friggin' legend. All three
Love
of our intro videos that we've got are all from him, and they were all literally
He
made.
created
like,
a legendary
5
one. Oh my
seconds
God!
after.
Can
Bob,
I
if
play
you're
the legendary
listening,
one that
I'm
he
still
made?
waiting for my intro video.
Jacob,
That's
can
good.
I play? Can I play you the one that he made?
I think I've seen it. The West Ham one? Why? Whoa.
Oh no!
Whoa.
That was the
Ooh.
lamest thing I ever did. I didn't know
Oh.
that. Never happen again. I was just
Colin, you're an admin, and you know what you're
stop
doing.
clicking on stuff.
Aaron Dub, Colin, you can click whatever you want. Hopefully, you click that like button and
I
subscribe.
already have.
Hit the little bells, noties. That way, the reason I want to do this pop up is for a few reasons. Not for one, because it will work best with my schedule. Because I don't have to plan this out. My son can take a nap in the middle of the day. I can stream for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it may be. Just gonna pop in, pop out. Also, it's a ploy. It's a ploy. I'm gonna be honest with you, Bobby, Leo, Michael, Cube, Colin, Aaron. It's a ploy to get you to hit the little bell on the YouTube thing. That way you know anytime I go live, just pop up, popping in, popping out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about below the waist. I'm talking about popping in on your YouTube space. Come on now.
But to be fair, you WhatsApp me the link, so isn't that kind of my notification?
Bobby, don't tell people that, Bobby. What's up, Rex? Rex in the house. Where you tuning in from? What you drinking on? Those are the first two questions I have. Kelvin Fletcher.
Hey, Rex, I hope you're not the same troll that spells my name with the UN, because if you are, I know you are. But Leo, first time I think I've chatted to you. Apologies, I'm not turning on the cam because, again, it's very humid in Ireland, so I got my tops off and none of you want to see my nipples.
Come on, man.
Dude, you don't want to see my nipples, mate. Seriously.
I bet they look a lot like mine. I've
just shaved my chest, man. You know.
Well, we got Cubed in the chat. I know Cube is waiting anxiously. So I'm going to ask my next topic to Cubed first. All right, Cubes, I hope you're ready for this.
You're like, she's in the chat, but she's here. So why
she's in the chat. She's here, so
everywhere.
I know she's ready to talk. I know she's ready to tell me something I need to hear. Okay.
Cubicles always make sense. The rest
Exactly.
Of the
So Cubed, I'm gonna ask you. Teach me how you Dougie. Is it Destiny? Is Destiny you Dougie coming home to Tottenham Hotspur? See the left back we all need. I have a couple things pulled up about this guy.
I don't know anything about him, by the way. I was trying to
He's an Italian national. He's 19 years old, 6'1", left-footed.
I heard he was 6'2", so I think
maybe he's grown. He's growing, bro. He's 19.
Check your facts, Jacob.
Hey, I'm looking. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm looking at. I'll share this screen, but I ain't sharing my tabs. How about that?
Share your tabs, bro.
No tab. No, I'm not sharing. Last time, no.
We roasted him on his tabs.
Yeah, I got roasted on my tabs. I ain't ever. Cube. So you don't know nothing about you, Dougie. I'm going to ask you about this. Okay, this is the alleged report. All right, and this is from Fabrizio, who got some big news wrong. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Got some big news wrong.
Full of wank, mate. Come on, all these ITKs are full of wank.
No, Fabrizio Romano knows things, eh?
Well, I know.
Dude, Fabrizio.
They only know what they're told, man.
Let's let Cube talk. Let's let Cube talk.
I was gonna say, I know the news, and I actually know that we were connected to him before too. Like I remember hearing his name like couple months ago or whatever as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just not very familiar with the player himself. But if it's just like he's really young, I think he's like 19 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like 18 or something. And it's like
19.
We're just trying to get
19.
him as like an investment, and like we want to loan him back right away, I think is the deal. I'm like, sure, why not? I mean, like, it's not really going to impact us like at all, actually, like from a negative standpoint, if we're just like going to loan him out again to like the same club that he's coming from.
It's kind of what we did. We've seen this before. Papa Montessar comes to mind. Almost Brian Keel kind of comes to mind. I know it wasn't exactly the same situation. Michael, I want to ask you, are you going to teach me how you Dougie?
I am, man. I can't lie. I haven't watched a single second of him because I just don't really watch Serie A too often. I have ESPN Plus, but sometimes I just can't watch it. I'm hearing a lot of positive things. I heard he was one of the brightest left backs / left wing backs in Italy last season, so that's always nice to hear. But other than that, man, I honestly don't know too much about him. But I would love to if you could teach me how you Dougie.
Ooh. Bobby, do you know anything about this Udinese Italian national? Where's the shirt number 13? That's about as much as I could tell you.
All I know is what I looked up today after hearing about him today. But after looking up the details of the deal between 20 and 25 million euro to buy a player, loan him back, pay his wages in full, apparently is what the agreement is thus far we're looking at. No, thank you. We need to spend that money. We're looking at that money sitting in that war chest we haven't invested into our squad, where we need to invest into our starting 11 and players that are going to rotate against the players that we have now. And we're worried about buying for the future. I'm fed up with this Levy buying for the future bullshit. We finally started off right with getting in Perisic and Forrester and getting players that we needed that are going to impact our team starting 11 and challenge them for their starting spots now. And now we're reverting backwards again with Jed Spence and now looking at this 19-year-old. The next thing we're going to hear is about hearing some 17-year-old from Brazil that we found on the beach that we're going to sign, and hopefully he'll do good for us in 5 years. Absolutely fed up with this shit. Honestly, I normally don't, you know me, guys. I normally stay very positive and try to look at everything with a positive outcome. But when I hear stuff like this happening, I think it's absolutely ridiculous and foolish. Unless it's a player that's been earmarked around the world that says, okay, yes, this is the next Messi or something, and there's all this prime hype around him, different story. Then, okay, I'd say consider it. But this is obviously not that player, because there's not a single one of us sitting here that could have said we knew about this guy before today.
Yeah, but okay, so my thing is this, like, obviously if we were saying, oh, we're gonna buy him in place of somebody else that's like on here and now and like a higher quality player, that would be a different story. But I'm saying, like, are we gonna buy him like in a general sense as an investment and we're gonna loan him back out immediately?
That's what they're saying right now.
Yeah. Exactly. Then that's fine. Like
but that's the thing.
I'm making no assumptions. I'm making no assumptions that we are buying him instead of somebody else. So the other thing is that we have.
But if we spend the money on him, then that's money we don't have for someone else, or money we've got to take out of the budget towards a player somewhere else. So in fact, it will impact what we're going to do. 2025. This is Levy we're talking about, though, guys. Let's be honest. We're still talking about Levy at the end of the day. He's going to turn around and say, "I've used this money now here, so I don't have it to do this." That's my fear. That's the one thing I'm scared of. I just don't trust this piece of shit.
C-Cubed, if you don't mind, I'm going to jump in real quick. I agree with what you're saying, Bobby, but at the same time...
Well, then let's leave it at that. We're good. No.
All right, and that's been the stream, y'all. Appreciate you.
Good night. All right.
Jacob's pop-up.
See you later. All right, take care, fellas.
See you guys later.
Has good points.
Now, go on, Leo. Sorry.
Points. But what makes me feel really good about this signing, and okay, let's say we spend the money and we loan him back... Okay, it makes me think of the Jed Spence signing, and then I start thinking of this Udogie. That makes me think that we're investing for the future in the two positions which Conte's team thrives off of, right? A right wing back and a left wing back. So I think it's really a good move, talking for the future, with the whole thing about Conte wanting to commit his future, talking about players for the future, talking about the future in itself. I think it's a really good move. I think it's a move. At first, it smelled like a Levy move, but thinking of it in hindsight, I think it's a good move, and I think it's something that they're showing ambition to show Conte that we're backing him for the future as well too. It's a lot of money, but in hindsight, it's not that much money, man.
No, it's a fair play. Very, very good point, Leo. It's a very, very
sorry.
Valid,
how much money is it? How much money is it?
20 to 25 million euro right now.
That's a load of bollocks then. That's insane.
That's my other thing.
For what players are worth. But Leo, sorry, just to counter that, this conversation would be completely different if Conte put pen to paper now. If he had 4 or 5 year contract in hand now, we were done with. That's not a question. Okay, but I'm concerned about investing into a Conte system that's going to come to fruition 5 years from now, 4 or 5 years from now, instead of what we need right now. We have the opportunity to do something now. I think if we can do something with Conte right now, that will give him the biggest feather in his cap in his managerial career. And
let me take a second real quick. Leo, I'm going to come to you. Yeah. I want y'all to continue. I think this is a really good conversation topic. I would definitely want to keep calling. I want to hear from you and Aaron and Bobby, of course. J. Co, he says, fellas, what no super chat. This is where I need you to come clutch and hit that subscribe button. We need you to tell your friends to hit that subscribe button. You don't get super chats. You can't monetize in YouTube until you hit 1,000 subscribers. We're at like 185, I believe. So if we can get that, that's Michael and ours goal. We got a lot more content coming.
I think
We're working on a few
also
things, a few chats.
Open a fan PayPal.
Well, here's what we do,
OnlyFans, but yeah,
I was gonna start an OnlyToes, and show these puppies off and oil them up like
Dude,
Adama's coming to
town. You don't see my OnlyFans, mate. I'm making millions.
Wow, nice.
Jayco, down below, if you feel so inclined and you want to be an official sponsor of the podcast, Michael and I will personally love you forever. And you'll get first dibs on the merch that we're working on. Michael's going to be doing, he's going to be investing heavily as a sponsor of the show because he's a creator of the show. And we're going to get some merch working for you guys. And we're working on something. We might have to do a poll and see if people want shirts or mugs or hats or kind of what everyone else will want first. But if you want to become a sponsor, official sponsor of the show, Jayco, my dog from California, you can hit this link below, go to it. It's anchor.fm/United Spurs of America. Click on support. Any amount from $1 to $2, $3, $4, $5 a month. You can become an official sponsor of the show. We'll shout you out every episode. You get first dibs on merch. We're actually, once we get five official sponsors, we're gonna do giveaways, and so there's a lot coming to the channel. Bobby K, I see you looking. You want to be Papa of the channel? You can be Papa of the channel. So here,
I'm the oldest guy here. Thanks.
No, you just
mate. I'm 48, man. How old are you?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Aaron, you're older than me. Yes.
You want to be Papa, Aaron?
Yeah.
Go to the link below.
I'm 46, so yeah, you got me by 2 years, buddy.
Anchor.fm/United Spurs of America.
Wanker FM. Wanker.
No, don't want to hit that.
Hey.
Don't want to hit
wrong
wanker.
show. Wrong show, Aaron. Wrong
That's
show.
that's the only toes.
Oh yeah, we're
channel.
not Saturday night, mate. We're not Saturday night.
Come on now, it's
No.
Wednesday, not Saturday.
But I just want to big ups, Jayco. Thanks for tuning in. Your support, you being here is enough. So don't feel the pressure. I'm not trying to call you out singly and say, hey, be a sponsor of the show. But if you want to be a sponsor of the show, feel free. We'll shout you out immediately. But big ups. Thank you for being here. That's what means the most. And you know what means the second most? That's salami.
Bologna or salami?
Salami.
Right.
Do you have cheese with it?
Rex. Sorry, Rex Adar. Is he calling me just a pup, mate?
No, Aaron. He said he apologized. He misspelled your name. He said, "What's up?" I think he's saying he's just a pup. Take it easy on him.
Dude.
Don't bash anyone in the chat. They're here because they love us. Kelvin Fletcher says the future never comes, buddy. We end up losing the players after winning nothing. Yeah, James George, can you put the link in the chat?
That's my concern, brother.
I just want to clarify.
Yeah, it's pinned at the top, buddy. If you want to jump in at any moment, feel free. And it's pinned at the top.
Really quickly.
Of course, Q.
I didn't mean to get into. I don't mind getting into a debate if it's something that I feel really strongly about. But me saying that I don't care that much and it's fine, good deal, fine, was not the same thing as me saying like this is a good signing. Because I don't necessarily I've like I said, I've never watched this guy before. I don't know anything about him. I actually wouldn't even say it's like, oh yeah, this is a good signing. I would just say like I'm fine with it. Like I don't have a strong opinion on it either which way because I've never watched the dude. So as far as like spending 20 euros on a future guy, fine. Not spending it, fine. The only thing that I care about is like what is going to happen for the next few weeks. Like what's going to happen in the next few weeks as far as like all the way to the end of the transfer window? Are we going to be reinforcing our back line? Because that's what we need to do. So I'm just saying like I don't have a strong opinion about this because I don't know how this affects anything else and because I've never watched the dude. So I'm just putting that out there.
Whoa. We got Naked HD in the house. I have 185 subscribers. How is Naked HD?
Man, you've made it. You've made it.
Officially a late night stream.
Let's go. Let's go.
I was so proud when they jumped on the channel the other day. So proud. No, sorry, Cube. I just wanted to say, don't ever hold back your opinions here. You know what? You said how you feel. Nothing wrong with that. That's a good part about being part of this community and having these YouTube streams and all these different opinions and stuff like that. If you get a good panel like this where people can appreciate each other's opinions, don't ever feel shy back from what you thought of. I can appreciate where you're coming from because you're basically saying that because Conte is apparently the guy that's interested in this young left wing back, and like Leo very smartly pointed out, that is a player that fits his system, his mold, and everything that he would want for his future going forward. So I can appreciate the fact that, hold on, yes, this is a good player. Our manager wants him. He's a good investment for the future. Good investment. Go for it. Why not? So there's nothing wrong with saying that at all. Nothing at all.
Big ups, James Jors. The link for the anchor has been pinned. Cube, I'm sorry to interrupt you. James Jors, the link for the anchor, if you're interested in becoming, you will be, we've had 2 sponsors in the past. They are no longer sponsors, but they're still near and dear to our heart. But you will be our sole papi chulo, James Joris. You will be that to us. So thank you for tuning in. The link, I pinned it. I put it in the chat. Let me know if that works. Big ups. What's up? What's up, Mrs. Minnie Leo? How you doing? Guys, I got blown away because, first of all, James George was asking about the anchor link, which makes me excited because maybe he's going to be a sponsor. But second, we got water squirt emojis in the chat, and I'm all about me some water squirt emojis in the chat.
What?
Oi, 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 oi! There's the children in the chat. There's the children in the background.
No, she ran away. Leo sent her off.
We're good. We're good.
Leo sent her. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh man, woohoo! You made it. Naked AG in the chat. Yeah. Wonder who that is.
Proud moment.
Oh, my beautiful, stunning wife, Zoe. You're tuning in. She's probably not even listening. She probably just turned it on, put it on mute because she's like wants to support, and I appreciate that, and I love you so much. Tomorrow, 4 years of marriage. I'm thankful and I'm lucky. What did
I bet I'm the only person in this chat that can pronounce her name. Zoe Hansatopoulos.
That's you're worse than the Walmart guy. Oh, she's listening.
Come on, man! I got it right. Seriously, I must have got that right.
No, it's Zoe Hansopoulos. She's Greek. She's beautiful. I'm a lucky man.
You're putting the accents in the wrong place, man. Yeah,
sorry, Leo. I want to ask.
Got
Leo,
it right.
It was your anniversary. How long has it been, buddy?
Oh my God, you're gonna put me on the spot, Bobby.
No, sorry. I mean, hey, happy anniversary,
2015.
brother.
Well, can I take a few seconds just to say something?
Do the math. Yeah, go for it, bro.
No. I got the math. So it was 2015. I woke up. My
7
wife
years.
had barely. She was. She had just been here a couple of days from Mexico, and I tell her, hey, we're gonna go downtown and get married, and then later on we're gonna go to the sporting goods park and watch Tottenham play against the MLS All Stars. So I always
romantic.
I was there that day.
So was I, Colin. So was I. I met Mauricio Pochettino that weekend.
I met
James Joris. We've got James Joris, official sponsor of the show. That's my dog. Thank you so much. He's the sponsor of the show. James Joris. Oh man, thank you. I'm so touched. Michael, crack a brewski for your boyski, because damn, James Joris, you're the dog. You were the man. I'm about to add you to the banner right here, right now. Sorry, you guys continue the conversation.
You were saying, so you
James Joris, you're my man. I appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you.
No, sorry, what? Oh, you're muted, bud.
You're muted, Leo. You're muted.
Tap that mic.
Yeah, you are, bro. There you go. There you go.
I wasn't muted. My mic was off. As a difference. So yeah, that day we got married. We went and watched the Spurs play, and then in 2019, when Barca was playing the Spurs out in Pasadena, we went and celebrated our anniversary that day too, because they just so happened to be July 29th. So nice. Yeah, I've watched the Spurs play on 2 July 29th, and both of them have been in the company of my wife. And then the second one, we actually took our little girl with us, and so yeah, it was pretty dope, man. I thoroughly enjoyed the 29th of July, and also too, that's my mom and my stepdad's anniversary, so I share that with them too.
Beautiful.
And you said the 29th is yours?
Yeah, 29th.
The 29th is both my godson's birthday and my puppy's birthday. Also,
28th is mine.
Yeah, and my wife's birthday is the 27th. This is all crazy.
Yeah, the 28th was mine. 21 years. A little more than you guys.
James, you've made my evening. You've made my week. Thank you, James. Do what James says. Very smart man. Join me all. Become a sponsor of the show.
Ain't dumb, that's for sure.
Honored to be the first one. Look at that. I got his name in the little thing. You see it down there. Pew, pew, pew. James George. Pew, pew, pew. Our first sponsor. Pew, pew, pew.
Proper fast flow there, mate. There, JJ, go with the fast flow, mate. Yeah. You're the
Yeah,
alley
man.
8 man in the house.
Oh yeah.
Proper fast flow, man.
Cute. I feel like you had something you were gonna say. I don't remember what it was, but I interrupted you because James Joris got me all riled up. Got me popped up with Jacob, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot. It's
Cube
okay.
was the only one talking about football, actually.
Yeah, I'm
He was
usually the one
talking to
that's
Leo
talking
about anniversaries and stuff.
The only thing that does get me away from football is I think it's puppy time, Michael.
Michael. Where's she at?
I'm gonna have to go find her. Hold
Puppy
on. I'll be
time.
back.
That where he has that. What's the name of that scary rabbit again? That he has.
Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko.
Why do you do this to
And
yourself?
careful,
Why do you
Aaron.
do this
You
to
get me
yourself?
talking about Donnie Darko. This is my
Hey,
channel.
dude.
You can't silence me like you can on the Hoodlum. Which shout out Hotspur Hood,
Oh, we're not on
Tommy,
Hoodlum
and all
now.
them.
We're
on
in
United Spurs of
Jacob's
America,
world.
baby.
You are in Jacob's world.
You're in my world, my friend. Watch this.
Yeah.
I can
USA,
make you full screen. I can make you full screen. I could take you away. I can mute you. I'm in control now, baby. You better watch out.
I'm behaving.
Big shout out James Joris, my man.
Sorry,
I really appreciate that.
Where are you?
Hold up. Oh, Casey got to do the dance. We got another sponsor. That's 2 sponsors on this show that we just acquired. Jayco. That's I gotta think of it. Come on, Michael, you gotta help me think of a song for Jayco. I mean, other than obviously like J. Cole, that's way too easy.
Gimme a ginger from Sweden.
Gimme a Jayco from Cali. Gimme a Jayco from Cali.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Loving the
Is
support
Jayco
tonight.
the name of the dog?
No, Jayco's now an official sponsor of the show, man.
The name of the dog is
Shit,
Casey.
dude, I'm so confused, man. I can't see anything going on here.
I'm waiting for Casey to get a Tottenham kit.
He's gonna get one day.
Hey, Jake commented at 10:25 if you want to put his comments up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just adding Jayco to the banner. I was adding Jayco to the banner because he's showing his love. He's becoming El Señor Papi Cinco Dos. Go to the banner. Oh, go to the banner. Look at that. James Joris and Jayco. Yeah. Man, I'm loving this. Y'all are making me so happy right now. You're making me blush. I appreciate y'all so much. James Joris, we got a great special Spurs family YouTube. We need to support them all. Exactly. This is a good moment. We're almost an hour in. Bobby, 3 Spurs boys, plug us. When you on next? Who's your next guest?
What? What happened? Sorry, one of the kids walked in.
Oh. Well, speaking of your kids, I was just going to have you plug your show real quick while we're at the hour mark.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, 3 Spurs boys. Oh, no, it's actually my nephew. It's not even one of the boys.
Fuck him. He's probably an Arsenal fan.
No, worse, Bayern Munich. Well, actually, no, that's not worse. What am I saying?
Oi, nothing wrong with Bayern Munich, mate. I've been to loads of Bayern Munich games.
He's not really a football fan, Aaron, to be honest with you. He's a basketball kid. He likes his Toronto Raptors. Yeah, he's a basketball guy.
Basketball's good.
He
Big
came
up 3 Spurs boys.
with Ben a little while ago just because we did the little chocolate taste test thing. So he was up for that part of the show.
Oh, I did see someone else that was not one of your kids on that.
That
big ups, 3 Spurs boys. When you on next?
Yeah, 3 Spurs boys tomorrow. We got Chris from Let's Talk Tottenham actually is going to be popping around because he's got that new Chris's Magic Show.
That guy is a jerk, man. You got to watch out. Chris is
he's a jerk, yeah.
He's hard to deal with.
You're taking the piss there.
I've had pleasant experience.
He's definitely being sarcastic. You gotta know Colin's sarcasm tone. I do.
I just need to clarify that one.
Big up. He hosts a show on Hotspur Hood, right?
Yeah, he's part of the.
Big up, Chris. Big up. Check him out.
He was on In the Wall a few weeks ago as well.
Well, he will be on 3 Spurs boys, so definitely go check him out there. Talking Ball, also a part of Hotspur Hood. You can catch him late night. You can catch him all day. You can catch him anyway. It's Colin. Colin, do you want to plug anything real quick?
I do a show. It's not unlike this show. It's a little more wild and a little more.
We get a bit more rowdy, man.
I'm surprised I'm allowed to do it. I'll put it that way. I'm surprised that Tommy lets me entertain his audience with that stuff, but he doesn't care. And so you guys should hit the bell and watch some wild content on a Spurs show. It's vaguely Spurs related and it's fun.
We've clocked up over, I think, in 2 or 3 shows. I think we've hit over 1,000 views between me, you, and Jaker.
Yeah,
so not too bad for.
Not too bad for just getting on the mic and talking some silliness. Leo, Mile High Hotspur. Tell everyone we're not ending the show. By the way, I hope no one's afraid. No one was shaking in their skivvies, thinking the show was over. We're my pits are just getting wet, so we're getting started here. When the moisture happens, that's when the magic happens. So,
stuff you come out with, man. How do you do?
Hey, that's why you're here, isn't it, Aaron? You love it. Leo, you're live tomorrow, right, Leo?
That's the plan, bro. Live tomorrow, 4:30 Mountain Time. So that would be 11 p.m. UK time. Bobby, I think that's 6:30 for you.
No, it's 11:44 right now. So what's it? It's 8:44 for you now, right?
No, 9:44.
9:40. So
you're
2 hours behind.
ahead.
Yeah, 2 hours ahead of you. Yeah. So about 8:30 p.m.
Tomorrow, me and the homie Parker, the other half of Mile High Hotspur, will be doing our live stream.
Parker's the worst, man. Just man, sorry.
Dude, you're in some mood tonight, mate. Yeah, no.
Oh man.
But I mean, I highly encourage anybody and everybody to check us out. We're just an up and coming channel.
Hell yeah.
We're trying to make some noise as well.
Some good boys. Yeah, some good boys. Some good boys. Hit that sub.
Thank you.
Definitely hit the sub here, hit the sub there, hit the sub everywhere. In your derriere. I can go all day. James Joris, do the Basuma song, Jacob. It'll be worth it.
I'll do the steak if you want to be the Basuma.
No, I think he's talking about. I don't. Which one is he talking about? I mean, we can do both. Basuma.
Steak.
Basuma.
Steak.
That's just really the call when anytime Alexander Hilton's in the house. If you know
Why
him.
isn't he here?
He doesn't sub to the channel. He doesn't show the love, man.
Oh man, I wish.
Too much steak on the mind, I guess.
You know where the whole steak thing came from, though? The origins of steak was me.
It's like a tiny inside joke that got taken to the extreme and like can never.
It was me, Kuva, a Welsh girl, Phil, Hollywood Phil, and all of a sudden Alexander Hilton popped up one night with a sound effect keyboard that played R2D2 songs. Dermot was cooking a steak. He goes, I have to go for dinner and make a steak. And Alex just started singing this mad song about steak. And since then, that's where the whole steak thing came from. It's the most ridiculous thing ever, but long live the steak, mate. He's a great mate, and he's a good guy. Yeah, we all love steak.
I think the Basuma song that James Joris, constant supporter of the pod, the first official sponsor of the pod, kicking things off. I think he's talking about the other song. There's a damn fly on my damn monitor. Get the hell out of here.
It's
sorry
popping
about
up,
that,
bro. Relax. It's just popping up.
Yeah, he's popping up with Jake. Come on, he needs to pop the fuck out that room, though. I know that much. I think the song.
Innuendo.
I think the song that James Joris is talking about is that song, "Somebody to Love." And if you don't know that song, have you ever heard that song? I would play it, but definitely get taken down for that.
I just want somebody to love.
But instead of to love, it's Basuma.
Basuma.
So don't you want some Basuma? Don't you need some Basuma? Yeah. Come on.
Brian had the best Basuma song, and I kind of wish we could hijack it, but
I'm a little offended that you just said that, Cube.
Right.
Who?
Sing it, Cubesy, Cubicles, sing it, love.
No, their Basuma song was so good. They made it from like the tequila song, you know.
No.
I did
like
hear that
tequila
one.
song.
Yeah,
I know what song you're talking about. I like mine better.
Cubes, you have to sing it now. You know that. You're on the spot.
No one else sing it. I swear to God, if anyone else sings it, you're getting booted off the show. Sing it, Q.
QZ, come on.
We've talked about it already on.
There's 3 things.
Oh, you're so serious when we come to say do an accent or a thing. You say no, I will not do accents, and I will not sing.
I don't do accents. I got an idea. I don't do impressions. I don't sing.
Oh, come on, love, it's fun.
I do a limited amount of things with my mouth.
Why do you get Australian accent in, or or do a bit of oh, sorry, I've gone into a bit of Cockney in it. QZ, come on, you gotta give it a go. It's allowed.
Big up, Aldo. Thanks for tuning in. James Joris, that's it. Don't you want some Bisuma? Hey, I believe it. J. Co, thank you. I ain't seen this is the first chat you popped up with since you became a supporter of the pod. Just want to say thank you. Man, I'm gonna have to create some kind of like group where we can all chat and we can figure out your shirt sizes and all that good stuff.
Your Discord or something. On behalf of Jacob, I appreciate the support, Jacob, but that still doesn't mean I'm going to sing.
we're gonna get you to one day we'll get you to sing.
I'm not. I've been fortunate enough to be invited as a guest. Well, not really invited. I invited myself to be a guest on the show.
No, but you're always welcome on every channel. Everybody loves you.
So no amount of pressure will get me to sing. Sorry.
Well, don't worry. There's no pressure here. This is very pressure-free. We're all lovers and not haters in this building. So it's kind of the only requirement, really, to be a part of this stream. Don't be a fucking hater. Haters drink haterade. You know what that's filled with? A little bit of pee-pee. So don't do that. There's something we were talking about a little bit. There's something we were talking about a little bit earlier, or I saw a comment. I'm going to scroll up and find it, I swear. But the next thing I wanted to talk about is it injury time to be concerned? We've, obviously heard about the Skip news. He's going to be out a little bit. We heard Bissouma picked up a knock. He's probably going to miss the first game or two. So that puts him out for Southampton and for Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So really, Michael, I want to ask you, because we got you right now, and you staying up late talking dirty with us. Are you concerned? Skip's your boy. I love Skip. I'm a little disappointed in the Skip injury. You know how I feel about big boy Bissouma. I'm pretty upset about that as well. But are you concerned?
I think we're still going to smash Southampton 4-0. It's going to be unfortunate, but look, the midfield of Bentancur and Højbjerg, you look at the way we finished last season, and we finished very well, obviously, and we secured Champions League football. That was the midfield duo that secured Champions League football for us. So if that's going to be the first duo to lead us out in the Premier League to start the season, I'm okay with it. And I think I can live with the fact that Bissouma can only be out for maybe 2 games. He's a doubt for Southampton, according to Ali Gold, for right now. So we don't even know if he'll miss the Chelsea match too. So he could be back for the second game of the season. Richarlison's going to be back for the second game of the season. And then Skippy, he'll be out 2 to 3 weeks, apparently. So look, right now, I think if everyone stays healthy, we're fine. If a few more midfielders pick up a few injuries, then yeah, I think I'm going to be concerned. But for right now, I think I'm all right, man. I think I'm all right. I'm trying not to overreact.
Yeah. Bobby, are you concerned?
Of?
There's injuries. We got Skippy down. We got Bissouma hurt. Ben Davies is down and out.
Bissouma, I'm not concerned about. Davies will be back soon. Skip is the one that does concern me a little bit because we're already light in the midfield as it is. And he already seems to be having these injury issues very early in his career. I'm kind of concerned that hopefully this doesn't plague him and ruin what could be a stellar career. So let's hope
that's the fear. Yeah, that's definitely the fear right now, I think, going through. It's like we don't want to talk about it, right? You don't want to say it and like it come true because this is a guy that we're all like, he could be our future captain one day.
Yeah.
That's kind of how highly I think I rate him. I know Michael's around that ballpark.
Yeah.
Hey Jacob, don't hate me. I'm really sleepy. I've had a long one. It's like 11 here. Gotta get up. So I'm gonna hit the old sack, as they say, the proverbial sack. Thanks for having me, man. And I want to say to everyone watching, if you're watching this and you don't subscribe to this channel,
then what are you doing?
We're not friends.
Yeah,
And
what are you
if
doing?
you subscribe to Hotspur Hood, but not this channel, unsubscribe from Hotspur Hood because I don't want you to be my friend.
Damn.
Everybody,
Is
That's a
that
big statement
serious,
right there.
yo?
That's a lot of love
show
right
your
there.
support.
That's a lot of love.
United
We
Spurs of
appreciate it,
America.
man. Thank you,
That's a
Colin.
lot of love.
As
Colin, technically, you're a
been around-
sponsor of the show. Without you, the show doesn't happen right now in this manner.
Well,
So,
United Spurs of America are awesome. You've known them in the community for a long time. Things have slightly changed it up, and they don't have the subscribers that they had before. So we need to get them back up to that number.
technically, ever this channel we've started from ground zero,
Right.
from nada.
You've been a presence on YouTube. People know you, and so we need
You
to
can
get
find me in the chat. Yeah,
to where it needs to be, and I think we'll do it. So
I appreciate
everybody
that, Colin.
subscribe, like the video.
Good night, smooches, and sleep
Thanks,
well.
Colin.
Smooches.
Love you guys.
Everyone needs a good
Yeah, Mark
smooches.
Ali.
Yeah.
Love you,
Need some
brother.
smooches
Yeah,
for you.
Mark.
Aaron,
Sleep well.
it's good to see you. We hardly talked, man. It's good to see you. I'll message you online, okay?
I'm off all online everything now, mate. So
I'll email you. Check your emails, turd.
yeah. I will do, mate. Will do.
All right,
Get some
love
rest,
you
bro.
guys.
Nice talking to you, bro.
Dude, good to see you, Leo. Bobby, Cubes.
Good
Not
to see
everyone.
you, Colin.
Michael,
Take care, buddy.
Jacob. Big love.
Have a
Later,
good one,
later.
man.
Calling out.
Damn, Naked HD coming in hot again. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
They need
we're
to chill.
burning it, mate,
They need to
man.
chill because they're not even subscribed. Should I change it to subscribers mode only so that way they have to subscribe and then
No,
spam?
leave it up, mate. It's
Pretty sus
bumping
like
up the
someone I
numbers,
know.
man.
Rex, he says, early season injuries are frustrating, but not concerned unless they increase in numbers. So, not concerned yet for Rex. Rex, I don't know if it's concerned is the right word that I have, but Leo, I want to ask you next. I'm just going around the horn, around the panel here, if you will. Are you concerned, man? I'm hurt because Basuma's not playing. I wanted to see him play. I'm pretty hurt. I'm also hurt. Winks isn't gone. Basuma's like going to have to wear 38 the whole season. So I'm a little upset about that because I told Michael, if Basuma wears that jersey, I'm going to have to buy it because it's Basuma and I love Basuma. And I'm going to have to get a 38 kit and I don't want a 38 kit. So tell me, am I going to have to... Wait, I was about to ask you, am I going to have to wear a 38 kit? Is Winks gone? But that's not what I'm asking you yet. I'm asking you, are you concerned with the injuries we've had thus far?
Well, first I want to say, bro, that'd be a dope little 38 special right there. You know what I mean? But no, dude. You know, I was watching the Ali Gold earlier, and it makes sense how Skippy. Yeah, he's injured again. He just got back from an injury, which could have been solved had he gotten that surgery earlier. But the injury to Skippy is not like something that was provoked by him. It was an accident. A stud got him in the back of his foot. It's a deep cut. At first they thought it wasn't going to be that bad. I mean, it's a freak accident, I would hope. As far as Basuma goes, I think they took him off last week as a precautionary measure, leading up to this game. I wonder if Ben Davies is going to play. But I think we just have to get used to these little nicks, because the way Conte is playing ball and the physical training that they're going through, I think it's gonna happen more than what we would want to admit. We just have to see if we have the depth to push through the injuries and not let it hinder our performances. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But see, that's part of the thing that's part of what I see this message from you, Bobby Cam. I'm gonna read in a second, but I want to ask Leo, this injury, in the midfield, that's two midfield. Part of the thing that I was really hyped up about when I was talking to Michael was the fact that I'm like, oh, we got some depth now. If we lose Pierre or Bentancur or any of these people, like, we could potentially be all right because the depth that we've built with this window. Now I'm starting to get worried. Davies is out. Dyer goes down. What are we looking like? Sanchez? What comes after Sanchez? Midfield. So it's just 2 out of the 4 that we're thinking was good. So like, what? You're not concerned. You're not. I guess I'm trying to concern you is what I'm trying to do right now.
No, and that's fair, bro. Those are all fair shouts, dude. Everything we're talking about is a point. But I mean, we just have to rely in the players that we do have fit, bro. We have to rely on the players stepping up and taking that position that maybe they're not used to playing. Let's say like a Davinson Sanchez, God forbid something happens to Dyer. We have to just have faith that Clement Lenglet's going to be put in that position and fill the boots. I mean, let's be real, guys. Our team has been thin for a long time, and we have added some quality depth. So yeah, I'm not worried. Now, let's say we get another 2 more injuries, then it's a different situation. But for the time being, I think everybody's going to come back right away. I don't really see Skippy being out for too much longer. It's just, a matter of letting everything heal up properly. Basuma, like I said, I think that was just precaution. They took him out. That's what I'm hoping. And Ben Davies should be fit soon, so let's just hope by Chelsea we'll have two of those 3 back. And if
that's
not,
a really
then
good point.
We have to rely on who we have, bro. I mean, we're only as good as our weakest link. You know what I mean? Including with those 3 guys.
And I think that there's still some business to come. So we at the end of the day, you're right. We do got to ride what we got to ride with. Michael, I love you so much. I appreciate you joining in. I know you're tired. You popped up with Jacob, and I appreciate that because
I appreciate
that's a lot
you.
of love. I appreciate you. But you can find Michael doing his thing, right? Friday? We good? We on?
It's 12:30, I believe. I think
12:30 Mountain Time.
If rumors are to be believed, if rumors are to be true.
I mean, some of the knows
in real numbers.
Well, on Friday, 12:30 p.m. at this very channel, United Spurs of America Friday show happening. We did one last week. Appreciated everyone. We had some. It was actually our first live stream ever. So big ups to everyone who tuned into that, whether live or on playback. But
just
you can find us again. Yeah, Friday.
Just want to say real quick, thank you for those who donated to our Anchor and our Patreon. We really do appreciate it. We're going to try to get some merch up and running pretty soon here. Me and Jacob have been talking about it. So you guys let us know what you want. We've been both thinking shirts, maybe mugs, and then maybe some hats in the future. But we have a pretty clean logo, if I do say so myself. It was designed by an MLS professional, so we are pretty proud of it. And I think it would look pretty clean on the t-shirt. So for everyone who supported, you're guaranteed to get a free t-shirt from us because we really do appreciate all of the love, all of the support from all of our friends, family, and everyone in the chat as well. You guys are part of our family, so just want to say thank you to Bobby for hopping on, Leo, Cubed, Aaron, and then Jacob. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't bro, you know you're always welcome here, so thank you for joining. Big ups, Michael. Bobby K is actually he's working hard at being a sponsor, but for whatever reason, Anchor's fighting him. I'm looking into it, Bobby. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add you to the ticker because you know what I think. Maybe Canadian banks are closed and Anchor's like, we don't mess with them Canadian banks, you know.
Visa don't close.
You're right. Visa 24/7.
Visa don't close. Trust me. My wife knows. Visa does not close.
Especially not on Amazon.
She's proven this to me everywhere around the world.
Bobby, thank you so much. You send me a text. It's a private text. I'm going to air out our private dirties.
We'll talk later. We'll take a look. Don't worry.
We'll but thank you. I'm going to add you to the official list because whenever this thing gets figured out.
I just wanted to get in there because I need to be number 3, right? That's the lucky number around here.
I'm going to ask you, do you want Bobby K 3 Spurs Boys or 3 Spurs Boys Bobby?
The 3 Spurs Boys. It's all
3
good.
Spurs Boys. All right, I got you. I'm going to change that to hit that like and subscribe while you're here. The next thing I want to talk to you about while I work on that little ticker to add 3 Spurs Boys Bobby K, the one and only, who's been blessing a lot of these live streams on this channel. So big ups to you and thank you so much for, first of all, giving us your time. And I want to tell you to thank your beautiful family as well for letting us steal you for a little bit.
They're the ones that are so happy with you. Jacob streaming, go hang out with him. Bye.
Go get on with it.
Yeah.
There's been a bit of news going around. Fabrizio Romano tweeted it. So my next little bit of discussion, will he or won't he Chelsea? Because we've seen countless times this window, and even before this window started, players agreeing with Fartalonia, Barfalonia, whatever you want to call them. They agreed with them, and then they also agreed with Chelsea, but then they always end up in Barcelona. So I think there's something to it. I'm curious. This latest Cucurella deal, Fabrizio said it's done, deal dusted. Brighton official Twitter tweeted out, not true, not happening. So, Bobby, I don't know what you sent me, but the thumbnail for it's quite interesting.
I don't know if you could play it. It's a TikTok video. It's this Chelsea fan, and it's brilliant. My Jay sent it to you today. Big K. It's so funny. So I don't know if you can add it in here, and put it up.
What is it?
But it's a video of a Chelsea fan reacting to all the supposed incomings.
Oh, is that lunatic Chelsea fan who does a stream?
Yeah, that just goes absolutely crazy.
I only just found him out, mate. He is.
Oh my god!
I'm downloading it now.
Oh, you're so right, man.
Stitches. It's stitches. It's like 40 seconds
what's his
long.
name again, man? He's worth a watch, man.
I can't remember. It's some young kid. I don't know if it's on the video there.
Oh,
I'm pulling it up.
You can play TikTok videos, right?
It's uploading. I mean, I'm about to play it. I mean, we have 185 subscribers. There's no money coming our way via YouTube. And this is the first pop-up. So if they want to shut down the first pop-up, that's just going to make the second pop-up that much harder. So hopefully there's no like.
Dude, Jake, you're dropping innuendos all over the show, mate. Like,
but see, Aaron, that's the cool part. It's part of it. It's part of the flow, part of the liquidation, if you will, of this channel.
We signed the next label. So I'm seeing tweets saying Barcelona have agreed a 60 million euro fee for Rafinha. These are.
I think it's playing music. I'm afraid if I play too much of that music.
But it's a TikTok music. That's normally public access, right? Isn't it? Listen, what? Mute yourself first, Jacob, and listen to it properly and see if you hear any lyrics.
Is it the lyrics that triggers it? If any YouTube admin watches this, hit me up in the comments and explain the terms and rules that I was supposed to read, apparently. Because I don't know. We got Colin in the back room. I think he just wants to hang out.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Colin's back again.
Now he's in bed.
I'm sleepy. I'm just here with my phone.
He's just laying in bed. We got Colin in bed.
He wants us to sing him a lullaby to sleep.
I love you.
Oh, when the Spurs.
Give me a lullaby, mate. I'll sing it.
Oh, that was beautiful.
You know the one he wants to hear, Aaron? It's when the Spurs go marching in.
No, I want to hear Sandstorm.
Oh, when
the score goes.
Bring the break beach, man. Yeah.
You can't. They definitely can't copyright infringe me for my own voice being that. They can't. No.
Sonny just scored a goal in my dreams now because he did that music. It was Gareth Bale in an empty stadium because of COVID.
I hated that song playing every time we scored. I remember texting Michael like, "Can we not play something cooler or like from this fucking era?"
Arteta playing. What's that fucking poxy Liverpool song?
You'll never fart alone.
The most boring song you'll ever hear in football, and Arteta's playing them.
It's not as bad as Can't Smile Without You, or it's just as bad.
Cubes, you've been very patient and very quiet with us, so I'm going to ask you this first. Will he or won't he? Is Cucurella going to Chelsea?
Yeah, I think he's going to go to Chelsea.
You think? Did you see what Brighton tweeted?
Yeah, I know. But
you're not worried about?
I think he'll probably go to Chelsea because I think that he wants out, because first there was like the Man City talking and like, I don't know, the Man City rumors, and then now Chelsea, and I feel like Chelsea will probably go harder for him than Man City will.
They're offering 10 million more.
Yeah, and I think that in general, like they're just more desperate. And then Cucurella is just like he clearly wants out. So I think that would be just a natural, progression is to go to like Chelsea, even though I don't know how Chelsea is going to progress. But I don't know if they're last season. But in theory, I'm saying, compared to Brighton, I think that I could see him going to Chelsea. I'm just amused that Barca just keeps, hijacking Chelsea's deals, and I think it's hilarious. I love it, and I think it's hilarious.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, I've ended the poll. I had a poll going this whole time. Spurs versus Saints. Spurs win, Spurs lose, draw, doesn't matter. 21 votes, 85% say Spurs win.
What was the poll? I didn't get the vote, man.
What's wrong with 15% of you?
The poll was Spurs versus Saints result. Spurs win, Spurs lose, draw, doesn't matter. We have 4% for doesn't matter.
4% doesn't matter.
4% said draw and 4% said lose. So that means one person said doesn't matter, one person said draw, one person said lose, and
all three of you should be ashamed of yourselves.
19 others said win. Yeah.
Seriously, we're going to bollocks the knobs off Saints, mate. Proper.
Well, I'm kind of going all over the place because it's hard for me to keep a single track.
Why can't they keep their knobs?
Huh?
Aaron said we're going to bollocks their knobs off. I think that's
off. We're going to win. Sorry,
I don't want to do that. I don't want that to happen. Personally, don't want to watch that.
No, but you know what I meant.
I know what you meant. Okay. It's all good.
You're good.
I think it's going to be, we're going to win, but I think it's going to be a little nervy because I don't think we have everything sorted out yet. And I imagine they're probably going to be low block team again. So I feel like we don't have it sorted out yet. But the Saints they're not a good team. They didn't sign very many people. The thing that I actually even thought of them as like being a potential relegation battle club, but the only thing that puts them over the edge which makes me think that they're not going to be is James Ward-Prowse. Like that's the only reason why I'm like, I don't think that they're probably going to get into a relegation battle, but they'll be close. So
I agree with you, Cube. I think at best they're 16th, 15th, 16th, and only because of him. They lost Broha as well, right? So that's a big loss to them. I think them coming to our house, though, if our atmosphere is the way it should be. What is that?
Shit, we got some drum beat coming in. Let's get up with the MC.
What is tracking? We got Parker. The other half. I tried to do a little fade in, fade out of this little thing on this thing.
Yeah, I like the intro. Dude, there's so much porn going on in the chat.
Yeah, you got right at the same
bro,
time.
I gotta. Hey, Cube, come on. I hired you as my mod. I need you to come in clutch. I love it.
Get more mods.
I did.
Naked HD is back. We've officially made it as a channel, but Naked HD is back.
Make us all mods. We're all modding.
You got somebody like James George in there. Make him a mod, man.
Like
James George.
We all mod on other channels. I mod on 4 of them already.
Yeah.
Okay,
Parker, I apologize. You walked into just quite the conundrum of fun, but I'm going to let you say hello, and I'm going to make some people moderators.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's kind of past my bedtime, but I just wanted to show some love to you guys and say what's up. So, yeah. What's going on?
Big ups. With you going live tomorrow, right? With James Joe, James Co, James Joris, I've made you. Shit, I can't even speak. James Joris, you are a mod. J Co, you are about to be a mod. Bobby K, if you hit the chat, I'm gonna make you a mod too. I'm making everybody mods. I'm making my wife a mod. My wife is a mod.
Man, I'm an expert. I'm a black belt.
Wait, hold on. Just to see if it works. Like I did time Naked HD out. Like, do you guys not see that? I just want to make sure it's working.
Yeah,
let me see. Yeah, you did it.
They come back and then they come under a different link. They just keep coming.
I see what you did there. Very nice, Bobby K.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No.
Bobby,
Look at that.
we will not have any of that speaking here, please.
I do not appreciate your accusations.
I do not like Indian food.
All right.
So what was the last conversation
like
that was
Irish
going on? I had to take a shower with the girl real quick. Sorry about that.
Oh.
You love
saving water. I like it. This is the concept
about popping up.
Hey, he's popping.
Gonna talk to me and Bobby.
This is my first time to officially be on a stream with you, Parker. So welcome. I'm not going to talk about you popping up too much, but thank you for popping in and popping up on the show.
I did enough popping up earlier, so.
Well, I appreciate you.
We like Papa Doms in here.
The last thing we were talking about before Naked HD blew up the chat and distracted me and everyone with their water squirt emojis. We were talking about just how funny it's been watching this Chelsea conundrum. That's the last thing we were talking about. But
there's players snubbing them. Is that really what it was?
Left and right. You got Jules Kounde. You got what's his name, Rafinha.
Yeah.
You got quite a few people.
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing Aubameyang might go to Chelsea, but it's yet to be seen.
It might have something to do with the new owner. I don't know yet. I mean,
and that's what I was kind of why my bold prediction has been that we can take third place away from. I'm hearing someone breathing on the mic, and it's making me feel like I'm in the damn Hannibal Lecter. You ever seen that movie, The Silence of the Lambs? He's got the night vision. He's like,
it's not me, mate. I ain't no heavy breather. I'm a heavy wanker.
But
sorry, Parker. I was distracted. I was
Tuchel, so
no,
it's not gonna be
Clarice.
too big of a change, but
I want to ask you this because this is something we talked about earlier. Are you concerned at all about the number of injuries we're starting to get? Because for me, I've thought that was part of the great part about this window was we're starting to get a little depth on a couple different positions. Now a couple different positions, starting to get some injuries. Is it time for concern?
That's the only thing that we've done, I think, so far good in this transfer window, besides getting Perisic. I mean, I feel like every other one of our players are like Europa League players, honestly. Like, we could have gotten them years ago when we were in Europa League. Like, besides Perisic, he's really our only good player, I feel like, so far that we've gotten that I'm actually confident about. So, I mean, as far as depth, yes, we got depth, and that's really all we've gotten. So, I mean, if we have some injuries, that's fine. We have depth now, so.
Okay. So you're not too concerned because of the depth that we've acquired?
But yeah, that's the only thing we've done. So, I'm just not happy about our players we've gotten. So, it's just like Perisic, he's amazing. I'm really excited to see him. Everybody else, Europa, dude. Like, we haven't got any Champions League players. Have our squad changed at all last year? Like,
the one I would say is maybe Yves Bissouma. I know he wanted to play Champions League. That was a big pull for him to agree with us. Aside from the legal thing that was going on, but
too also didn't want to come to us last year or something like that. We weren't in Champions League, but in my opinion, just nothing crazy so far. So, yeah.
I think the Perisic signing gives me some optimism, but I fear that we haven't had enough Perisic, more Perisic level signings. Bobby, I want to ask you real quick. We only got you for so much longer, and thank goodness we've had you for this long, popping up, popping in, popping out. I want to ask you before you depart, and I have you plug your channel, etc. Who do you want to see come in? Do we need some Perisic level? We need. What's that?
Center back.
Center back. You got anyone in mind?
Skriniar, Gvardiol. They're pretty much the only two that I can see.
I would love Gvardiol. Yeah.
We're not going to get Bastoni. I think that's not going to happen. Gvardiol would be the one that makes the change. I just want that one big bastard right in the middle kind of thing. There's that
exactly.
There's Klosterman. I'm a big fan of Klosterman. I can't remember where he plays in Germany now.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Talk about Klosterman. He plays center.
RB Leipzig.
He plays for the national team too.
Yeah, he's on the
German national.
Yeah,
he's on my FIFA team. He's on my FIFA team.
Guy, tall guy, good header of the ball. He can actually play the ball out as well from the back. Yeah. So he's got pace too. So he's basically everything that we hope Davinson Sanchez would be. in reality. So he is a cheap option for us as well if we don't want to spend the money. And Dika's another one that's out there coming up on the last year of his contract as well. We might be able to. There's a handful of them there. It's.
But it has to happen. It has to happen.
It has to happen, and it's got to be somebody that can compete with Dyer, because that's the only one position on our entire starting 11 that we don't have a second name for right now. Everywhere else now at least, thankfully, has a second name attached. Even striker, which we've been crying for 6 years. So that's finally happened.
Yeah.
That's why it makes me laugh that people are still bitching that, oh, we spent so much on Richarlison, and what a waste of money there. You know, come on, guys. 1 minute you're crying and screaming for a striker, and when we get one, you're crying and screaming that we got one. You know, holy shit.
Yeah, we just need a good defense now. It's like the one thing that's been letting us down.
Yeah,
you know, it's like we've won the Golden Boot 3 out of the last 4 years. Like, it's obvious. We just need.
That's what I was going to say. We can score goals. We got to stop. We got to
defense.
stop conceding them. That's it.
The one thing about the striker thing is, you know, I know people are saying that Richie was expensive, but there's a premium on strikers. I just want to say that, like, it's very clear to me that there's a premium on strikers. Like, every time it's like you look at any striker, it's like more expensive. So just putting that out there. But yeah, I agree with you all. Like,
you're right, too.
The defense.
Rex.
And the thing is, he had time left on his contract as well. He's a Premier League proven player. He's probably one of the main reasons, if not the sole reason, Everton even stayed up in the first place last year. So yeah, you got to pay for that stuff. At the end of the day, he's not the one that sets his market value. You know, we go out and we buy something at a store. Well, we're not. The store doesn't set the value. The market's already set, right? So he didn't set his value. We were willing to pay it. Strangely, you know, that's rare for us as Spurs fans to see us actually play somebody's value and get a player in. But I would rather us spend 60 million on him than 30 million on Tony or somebody that's going to come up from the Championship or lower Premier League side. This guy can score goals, and I think he's a little shit. He's the kind of guy you hate when he's on another team, but you just love him on your team. And I can't wait to just watch him just be just that little shit that he had. Him and Romero, man, just going to get under people's skin. And I can't wait. I can't wait till Saturday.
Bobby K, I want to ask you this. I know you got to go. I'm going to pull your leg just one more time on this pop up, pop in, pop out. That was actually just an innuendo for Aaron. So.
I know.
Innuendo, I barely know her.
The best part of this, is Aaron trying to tell us to behave.
Dude, I'm doing my best, mate.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing so well. We're in a counter universe right now.
Bobby K, I want to ask you. So part of the thing with the Richarlison, we were on that topic just now. I never was threatened. I never felt threatened when we played against him. I never felt like, oh, this guy's going to be what holds us up this game. But, you know, he does have the shit house in him, and that's what we all appreciate. How soon is too soon to be expecting something from? I mean, right, is it just dependent on game time?
No, expect something now.
Okay.
Because of what C-Cube just brought up. You know, the factor, the market, the money, all the things that made him a $60 million player are that he played in the Premier League. He's successful in the Premier League. His age, his contract, all of these things are the reason that number just keeps going up and up and up and up. So for those reasons and those factors alone, we should expect him to hit the ground running. He's in. The only thing that's really going to change is the system that he's in now. And as far as I'm concerned, you're in a better system, mate. You are surrounded by a higher quality of players now. Your service is going to come to you better now. So he's got quick feet. He doesn't have to play like Kane where he needs the ball coming up top. He'll be able to make the run. I'm hoping to see him kind of play as a 9 behind Carey and just be that little shit that I know Mora can be. You know, like I've said to you before, I'd love to see Mora be our number 9. Forget this right wing back crap with him. Put him in the middle and just let him run at people like the little psycho devil that he is.
And if anything, he just pulls people away from Kane and Son, and that's what we need.
Exactly.
That's what everyone's asking for, the creative mid. Bobby, thank you so much for coming in, being a part of the first pop-up with Jacob. And you definitely popped up. Yeah, me popping up, and I appreciate that. So thank you so much.
When I see you, Jacob, you just trying to behave. You know, C-Cubed in the house, ladies. Bobby. It's hard, Jacob. You beautiful, beautiful thing. You
flatter me.
Anniversary. God
Thank
bless
you.
You and your wife. Wish
Thank you.
Many more together, man. Leo, belated anniversary to you. Wishing the two of you many more. Aaron, always good to see you. Parker, Leo, good luck with your guys' show tomorrow. Number 3, right?
Thank you. Nah, going for
3rd
5.
show?
We're on 5,
This
I
is
think.
number 5? Well, I'm going to say 3. He's my lucky number. So good luck with the shows tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's Bobby?
And Cube, nice to be on with you again. And I'm curious, before I go, Cube, I got to ask, where are you? You're an American as well?
Yep, I'm in the Bay Area. I'm in Oakland, San Francisco area.
Oh, okay. I was down there. My wife's cousin, and actually, she's married one of my cousins. They're in Modesto.
Yep.
Yeah, so something like that. So cool. Anyways, guys, have yourselves a great night. Jacob, thanks for
Big
having
up,
me
man.
on, buddy.
No, thank you.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
I had Rex. Rex, you were in the back room. I was gonna bring you on, buddy. Link's still available. We're probably gonna go for a little bit longer, but definitely want to get you in, man. If you want to be a part of the show, you're always welcome. The link still works, Rex, if you're there. So, moving along to the very next beautiful topic I want to talk about. Cubed. City, 80 million in for Vardiol. This is a guy that we all said he's going to cost about that much. This is
breaking.
Yeah, just get him. Just
My
put
heart-
the money
my
on the
heart is
table.
breaking.
Just
how many?
If you
how
offer
many
a player
more?
enough money, he'll just take it, right? Just put it on the table. We're a financial
No.
juggernaut.
Yeah, like if they're going,
No, we're not. Levy does not offer 80 million, mate. He
Well,
does
he
not
needs to
do
fucking
that.
do it. He has the money. It's ridiculous,
Well,
dude.
We know
Cubed.
he has the money, but he doesn't do it. Sorry, cubicles. Sorry.
Cubicles.
He's gotta fucking spend it.
No, I
Yeah.
was I don't think that we can get him. Like if City go in for him, then of course they're gonna get him because if they're willing to pay, which their pockets are deeper than ours anyways. But as long as they're willing to pay, they'll get him because they're City. Like if I was a player, I would pick Man City over us. Come on, So I mean, my heart is breaking because I wanted Vardiol. I want somebody. I want a Rolls Royce of a center back. And just get him. Like I'm not even super particular about who at this point. I'm like, if it's going to be Vardiol, it's going to be Bastoni, it's going to be Bastoni. It's not going to be Bastoni because he doesn't want to leave. But anyways, just kind of, if it's going to be Torres, it's going to be Torres. Like, just get somebody in. A really top class.
I agree with you. I agree with you completely. Rex, welcome, buddy. This is the first time seeing you on the stream with us, so thank you for joining. Can you hear us all right?
Yeah.
Hi, Rex.
I don't know if you can you hear me? Greetings from New Zealand.
Oh, heck yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Can you hear me?
Hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, we sure can.
Let me ask you this, Rex. You just got here. If you've heard me say this before, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. The Bremer deal broke my heart. Hurt me so. And Bobby K, I just made you a moderator, by the way. City now going in 80 million for Gvardiol.
Hello. Nothing's happening.
This is a
Sorry.
this is a signing that really, when we looked at the beginning of the market, like the top three center backs were Gvardiol, Bremer, and Bastoni. And someone put Delict, or who's the guy that signed with Bayern? Was it Delict or was it Delict? Yeah, I see Leo nodding, so it must have been Delict. He cost 80 mil. Vardiol's apparently going for 80 mil. Should we drop the bag?
Or drop Levy.
Rex, can you hear me?
No, he's down in New Zealand, mate. He's eating
Yeah,
the
no,
ball.
I can hear now. I'm okay.
Okay, yeah. No, I was just asking, should we drop the bag on Gvardiol? Apparently he's going for 80 mil. Would you spend 80 mil on Gvardiol? I don't know if you can hear me.
I think he's just got a 5-second lag, mate.
Okay.
Rex, seriously, you got to get off that Dunedin internet, mate, and move up to Christchurch, man. Internet's much faster there.
Yeah, if I don't know if you can hear me, but if we've got the 80 million there, and we might be a bit of delay.
Oops, yeah,
You're
there's
down in
definitely
the
delay.
southern hemisphere, mate, and about 18 hours ahead of us, man. So, yeah, there's a lag.
Well, if we've got that money, that 150, yeah, we should go for him. I think we should. We've only spent about 60 million. Oh, bit of delay.
No, you're good. You're good.
I think he's hearing us now talking about the delay before, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna let New Zealand. I'm gonna let you tell it. You go on a spiel, and once I hear a 5-second pause, then I'll take it away. So it's about 20 seconds delay so far.
I can do a decent New Zealand accent if you want me to.
Rex, no. I want to hear Rex tell us. I apologize, Rex. Big ups from New Zealand. I think we do have a big bit of delay actually. And James, thank you. Delict is correct. Levy's not going to change salary structure to bring that star. That'd be nice if he would, though.
Right.
Let's see.
If you can hear me now, I think we should go for that top grade elite level defender. Emily.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
This is mashing my nut up, mate.
This is Cube's laughing. I'm like, this delay is it's quite hilarious.
I'm breaking up, mate. I used to live in New Zealand, man. I love the New Kiwis, man.
I'm just curious, like, what part of the conversation we're like that he's hearing, Rex. I'm not trying to talk about you like you ain't here, but I'm curious. Can you hear this now? What about now?
Can I just do impressions of Rex for the next 10 minutes?
No, do not disrespect Rex on my channel.
I'm not disrespecting me. I'll do it with good humor. I love Kiwis, man.
Ooh, you talking about kiwis the fruit or the little tiny cute bird?
Kiwis, New Zealanders, mate. They give me hungies, man. They give me hungies.
This is the worst version of broken telephone ever. Yeah, that was pretty
you guys,
tough,
I gotta
man.
get out of here. So thanks for having me on for that little bit. Appreciate it.
Yeah, bud. Thanks for coming on. Your first official appearance. Let me ask you real quick before you go. What's your Southampton prediction and your score?
Okay, I'm gonna say. Let's see. I'm gonna say 4-2.
Who's your goal scorers?
So I'm gonna say Kane. I don't know exactly how many, but so let me think. I'm bad at this prediction stuff. I don't know. I don't really do the whole prediction.
Here's the fun part. It doesn't matter. You could say 20-1. Who cares? Kane with a 10-goal barrage. It's just all for Bobby K. I'm sorry I didn't ask.
I'm hoping Richarlison just gets one just to get his confidence up, just to get him over the line, you know, like.
But he's suspended week 1. He's not playing for South.
That's right. You're right.
He's definitely suspended. The flare incident.
Thing. Yeah. You're right. Well, yeah, I'm just excited to see Perisic go. So you know, cool.
Heck yeah. So you got Perisic scoring and Kane or Perisic?
Yeah, Perisic, Kane, Kulu. Who knows, man? It's gonna be fun.
Whoa! Thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning in. Popping up with Jacob. Appreciate you.
Yep. Thank you.
Go check these guys out tomorrow. Mile High Hotspur.
Check us out tomorrow. Peace
what
out.
Time?
4.
4 Mountain Time. So that's 6 Eastern Time.
Yeah.
That'll be 11 p.m. British Standard Time. Big ups, man. Thanks for Rex. How we doing, Rex?
Yeah, Rex is
I'm hearing you live now, and I hope you're hearing me live. Is that better?
We hear you.
Oh,
You're all good, mate.
Oh man, this is great.
finally.
This is great.
It's 4:32 in the afternoon, Thursday afternoon here, so that's the time difference.
Yeah, it's all bright and sunny. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining in, and most of all, thanks for popping in and popping up with Jacob. Appreciate that.
Jacob,
We're about to you, Jacob.
bro.
What part of the US are you in?
I'm in Texas, and we
yeah,
got Leo. Leo's in Colorado.
Right.
And Cubes.
Where's-
Where are you from, Cubes? I wasn't paying attention when he asked.
She's San Fran, man.
Yeah.
Where?
Yep. I lived in the Bay Area once.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think Jayco in the chat. You're also in the Bay Area as well. So we got a couple Bay Area people around.
There we go. Yeah.
Bunch of questions asked there. Rex and Jayco, are you of Korean descent? And Rex, what's going to happen in the future? Because you know how far ahead of us you are in terms of time zones, man. Like you probably already know the results for the Tottenham game, mate. You're so far ahead of us down in the Kiwi land, man.
Well, we really must beat Southampton to get the season underway properly. You know, we'll lose. It'd be a disaster to lose. It would just knock the stuffing out of us after all this optimism. So we need that. And I'm really hoping we win a trophy this year, like everyone else.
Let me ask you this: you're talking about trophy. This is an interesting debacle if you will. I'm starting to get of the feeling. I'm getting of the feeling that a Carabao Cup would be great. I want a trophy, but is it enough? Am I getting ahead of myself and saying I think top 4 finish and FA Cup is what we got to get this season in order for me to be happy? But then at the end of the season, if we get 3rd place in Carabao Cup, I'm still going to be really happy. So it's really. I want to ask you, Rex. Are you going to be satisfied if we get Carabao Cup and top 4? But then my counter question for that is, what if we get Carabao Cup in 5th place? Then where do you stand?
Well, from Conte's perspective, and I think mine too, we have to finish in the top 4. So that is a minimum. And if we don't do that, I'll be very unsatisfied. But in terms of a trophy, we really must win a trophy. I think we're not quite there for the Premier League title yet, although we have about a 5% chance of doing that. But the one I'm really hoping for is if we get a favourable draw in the group stage and thereafter, I think it's possible we could go on and win the Champions League trophy. It all depends on the draw we get, because I think we've got the players to do that. So that would be my first pick. I'd be ecstatic if we won that. And
yeah, I don't care where we place. If we win Champions League, we could come 15th. I don't care.
That's right. Well, if we win the Champions League, we're automatically back in the next year, even if we finish 10th. So that wouldn't matter. And if we get knocked out of the Champions League but still qualify for the Europa Cup, I'd be quite happy with that. Not as happy, but quite happy too.
You know, I've been thinking about that a lot, Rex. It's interesting. You just brought that up. Let me pull this banner away. Start talking about City and Vardiel. You brought up us getting knocked down into the Europa. Now, I would be ecstatic if we got top 4 in Europa. No Carabao, no FA. And I still think that's a pretty respectable trophy. Sure. Is it enough to get the haters off our back?
Oh, well, there's a certain percentage you can never satisfy. So, and some don't understand the history of the club enough. But if you look back, we've only in 20 years, we've only won one.
21, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the League Cup in 2008. So we really need to get that monkey off our back. Now, if we can't win European Champions League, or the Europa League, or the FA Cup, the next in importance, then I guess, a League Cup, a Carabao Cup would be, something to get us underway again and give us some confidence. But I'd be hoping we would get an FA Cup or a European trophy of some sort. That would be fine. And I'd give us a very outside chance of still winning the league, but it would require both City and Liverpool to have some major stumbles along the way, I think.
Okay. Well, that's. I mean, I feel like we're kind of in agreement here. Leo, I'm looking at you. What would it take for you to feel like this is a successful season or satisfied with the season we had? We want hater, Jacob.
Apart from the trophies, I'd say definitely locking up Conte to a longer contract, getting Kane to sign a contract, and then apart from that, I really believe the trophy drought ends this year. Whether that's a League Cup, whether that's a FA Cup, even a Europa Cup if we get knocked out at the group stages of the Champions League. I'm very, very confident that we'll win a trophy this year. We're due. So my success, definitely, like Rex said, top 4 is a must. If we want to keep any of our top players, Champions League is a must. So we have to stay in top 4. I would like to do maybe second place. First place. Winning the Premier League is still a couple of years out, maybe next year. I don't put it past us to win it this year. I'm a fan and I have faith, but yeah, I see a domestic cup, like I said, either the Carabao or the FA Cup, and that's a success. I mean, it's definitely success compared to what we're used to, compared to what we have last year, the year before. Any type of trophy is success, and like I said, locking down Conte and Kane and some of our bigger heavyweights to longer contracts, that's a plus. Good signings, that's successful.
Yeah. No, I mean, you make a very good point. Cubed, I'm curious. What are you thinking? What do you agree, disagree? Got any different opinions?
Yeah, I think I said it before. I feel like our goal is third and a trophy, and I'd be looking at the FA Cup as like the trophy I would want. I think that I feel like is gettable for us. So I feel like if we got third, we got the FA Cup. That's a successful season. Like, I would consider that to be a successful season. I think for the most part, most people would be pretty happy with it. Spurs fans would be pretty happy about it. I think it would be hard for rival fans, for goons, to be like, when's the last time you won a trophy? Like, it would be harder for them to say that if we won the FA Cup. If we won Europa, it'd always be like, well, it's just Europa, But FA
I don't think Europa's. Do you think the Europa's looked down on like that?
I think that if for them, they would be like, oh, it's just Europa, but you were in Champions League. How come,
You mean for argument's sake, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying for argument's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying I'm not saying that like Europa, like I'm not looking down on Europa, and I don't think in general people look down on Europa. I'm saying for the banter's sake, I feel like we'd have more defense against the banter if we won the FA Cup. But that being said, I think I agree with Leo. Like, the minimum is top 4. And maybe going far in Champions League, I would say, is like the minimum. If we get that, then I feel like it still wouldn't necessarily be considered a successful season, because we already were doing that. Man, we didn't have Champions League, but we already got 4th last season, and Conte got all these new signings in. Not just, I mean, people can talk about whether or not they rate the signings. That's a whole different story. But if we're going in to this season with more signings, whether or not, however far you rate them or not, and then the team we had previously, because let's face it, nobody left that we're really going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're only getting 4th. I think that's like, it's not a failure per se, but I think that everybody's going to be pretty disappointed, and Conte has to take a really good look at himself. Yeah,
no, Cubes, thank you always so much. You come on, you help. I'm not going to say salt the meal, because that implies salty. I'm gonna say that you come and you balance the flavor. You know what I'm saying? Because I can come in.
She's umami. She brings,
I
she
might
brings
I
the
might put too
umami.
much hot sauce on it. I might dip too much ranch in it. You never know. But you're always here to clean up, and you bring a good point, Aaron. I'm asking you, what does it take for this season to be successful, in your opinion? Go ahead,
All
buddy.
right, look, okay, all right, I'm a little bit older, maybe. I'm a Tottenham fan. My family goes back supporting Tottenham since 1948, so we've grown up on success. I'm 48 years old. The League Cup, as it used to be called, became the Milk Cup, then the Coca-Cola Cup, then the Worthless Cup. Right, and now I don't know what the fuck it's called these days, mate. What was
when we won it, it was the Carling Cup, and it's the Carabao Cup now. It's the energy drink.
A bunch of cow cups. Okay,
milk it,
right.
Aaron.
Yeah, all right. But look, for me, man, the FA Cup. You go back to 1901 when Tottenham won it. Like, this is our history. It's our club's history. We won it in 1901 when we weren't even a proper team in the league. We've won it in 2021. We've won it in 1960, 61, I beg your pardon, 66, 67, 67, 1981, my earliest memory of being a Tottenham fan, sitting on front of the TV with my mum saying, get out of there. I'm like 2 inches away from the TV, my mum saying, you're going to go blind. With my uncle playing Ozzy's Dream, Ozzy Ardiles song in the background on the records, man. Like 91, Gascoigne, and I'm crying when he hurt his knee. The FA Cup to me is massive. It's so important, I think, to people that of my age group, and we would love to win it again. Of course, I want to win a league. I have never seen that in my lifetime. And I wasn't alive when we won in Europe before. I only hear stories about this from my uncles. But I'd love an FA Cup. But I also think that, from that monetary point of view, to be in the Champions League is essential. So yeah, Mike, I'm done.
I'm gonna go on a little bit of a spiel and just let y'all know where I'm at a little bit with it. I've asked you all, and I definitely appreciate you all for telling me kind of where your stance is with it all. Now, when it comes to the FA Cup, Aaron, you hit the nail on the head. I think that cup historically is just like it. In my opinion, when I wasn't old enough, obviously, when we were winning these kinds of things. But that cup to me just seems like the one that I've wanted the most since I became a fan and I knew what the hell these tournaments were and I knew how they worked. And whenever I started following Tottenham, this is a cup that it screams BDE. It's large, it's cumbersome, heavy. You could fit about a gallon of juice in that thing. And it just looks great. Just in the same way that I think the Premier League trophy looks really, really great. And I would love to win that. Rex, you kind of hit on it earlier. I think that we're a little far off of the league yet. Now, I'm not saying we can't get there because I really feel like the foundation, the bricks, the mortars being made and laid, baby. It's happening. We're seeing it. We just need to continue to back Conte. I don't want to see these more signings where Conte comes out and says, oh, this is a club signing for the future. He said very clearly today, if I'm not mistaken, that the club's going to need to spend tremendous amounts to be able to even talk about competing for the league to start the season. Because he said right now we're not there. Now, that's not an exact quote, but that's my interpretation of just exactly how that quote went. I'm going to see if I can pull up that quote while you guys talk about it a little bit. But for me, I feel like if we do right by Conte, he wants what Jurgen Klopp has had with Liverpool. That's multiple windows. That's backing. That's financial backing. That's trust. And I really want us to be the ones to give it to him. I want to be the ones to give it to him. This fly, I'm telling you, this whole show, motherfucker, just buzz around. Get somewhere else, man. So my point being that I think the foundation's being laid that we could get to a point where we could start. I feel like if we had another after this window, January, and another summer of backing Conte successfully and appropriately, then I really think next year we could compete. If we retain the likes of Kane, Son, Lloris, Romero keeps progressing into this promising world class player that he's going to become, and the rest of the young guys. I think that it's there. I might be. Am I crazy? I think that it's there. I'm trying to catch up here on some of these comments. Make sure I don't. New 5-sub rule will help big clubs with depth. That is why I want to see more signings. We need some options on the bench. I think that everyone's calling you the voice of reason, Cubed. Jake O says you're the voice of reason. Wikipedia says your sweet vermouth in a Manhattan balances the rye whiskey and the bitters. If you need any alcohol tips, hit my man Wikipedia NYC. Runs his own bar. He knows more than I could even pronounce. So big ups to Wikipedia. Cheers, Wikipedia. Do we have the squad now? We definitely made moves to help, but still lacking a forward defender and a passer in midfield. Jayco. Oh, Jayco got you by a mile. You are a young man. Apparently you're young, Aaron. So, let me see.
I know. Hey, me and Hamida. Okay, Jacob. Or Jayco. Yeah, I know young man. And Chugio. Fuck, I've forgotten how to speak Korean now all of a sudden. I used to know.
I don't know. So even if you butcher it, I'm not going to call you out. But Bobby K, I got to run to the little men's room real quick. But Leo, I'm going to ask you this question first, and I'm going to leave you in charge since you look in intent. All right, Leo, you with me? I'm going to leave you in charge. So once you tell everyone what you want and why you want it, I want you to throw it around, and hopefully I'll be back in time. I'll be right back, I swear.
Yeah, so I would much rather win the Europa League. For me, it's no question. It's either a trophy or semifinals. The heartbreak of the semifinals. I just would hate to go through that, knowing that I could have chose to win a Europa League. For me, the Europa League is not some pushover trophy. There's quality teams that are in the Europa League. If you win the Europa League, you're playing against some of the best teams in Europe. Still, they're not pushovers. So yeah, I would definitely love to win the Europa League instead of get to the semifinals of the Champions League. Again, one, because it's a trophy, and two, because the semis, losing out on the semis would just be, it'd be crushing. It'd be crushing. So yeah, and after that, we'll go to Cube. Cube, what do you think?
Yeah, I put it in the chat already, but basically, yeah, I'm with you. I'd take the win on the Europa because trophy is the priority. We need to win a trophy. There's no any which way about it. Like, I'm sick of hearing the Gooner banter, and it's not just Goons, like everybody banter about like, when's the last time you won a trophy? When's the last time? It's like their response to literally anything we say, and I'm just sick of it. We need to get a trophy. If that's going to be the Europa trophy, that's the Europa trophy. We need to win something. But and for the semis, it's not about like, for me, it's not about like heartbreak. It's more that we've already gone to a semis, like kind of recently, it wasn't that many years ago when we were in the finals. So, it's not like, we've already been there. It's like been there, done that, right? For more recently, but we haven't won a trophy or, any sort of championship in forever. So that's why that's the higher priority to me. But
trophy for sure is the number one goal, right? Having the semifinals, getting kicked out of the semis on your resume doesn't look as good as Europa League winner, right?
It's all about winning. It's like, we got to win something. I think the entire club, and I think Conte know it too. Like, I will say that, like, I feel like everybody is extremely clear on the goal being, we got to win a trophy.
Okay, so we're on the trophy side. Leo, what was your answer? You said trophy?
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm going trophy any day of the week, dude. Any day of the week over semis of any tournament.
Rex, have we heard your answer, Rex?
Well, I just agree. Getting in the quarters or semis or even runner-up in a tournament in a championship is not enough. So we have to win a trophy. And as I sort of put them in order, I'd put them. The European Champions League would be number one, and sort of second equal, I'd put the Europa League and the FA Cup, and then trailing along in fourth place the League Cup.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was listening. I promise. This fly, he is working me tonight. I tell you what, I'm about to start charging this thing rent. Get out of here, you. God, I'm so sorry. We're here 2 hours, 5 minutes, 2 hours, 6 minutes. My goodness. Thank you all. If you were still here, thank you, Leo. You've been here from the jump. Q, you jumped on quickly. Aaron, you about it. You about the business. Rex, first time on United Spurs of America. Thank you. Not saying I'm done just yet, but I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you, first and foremost, to Mr. James Joris, Mr. Jaco, and Three Spurs Boys, pending Three Spurs Boys, about to be a sponsor as well. Those are the three sponsors of the shows. They became sponsors tonight. They became sponsors. You can become a sponsor too tonight, or you cannot. And you could just subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, find these random pop-ups when you hit that bell, because guess what? It's me, baby. It's me. And on Fridays, it's me and Michael. But what I want you all to know is I appreciate you in any form that you're here, whether you're in the comments, in the like, whatever you're doing. If you're here, you're listening to this right now, 2 hours, 7 minutes into the stream, you my dog. We cool as fuck. Because really, at this point, you still riding with me, and that's cool. So I just want to take that moment to shout everybody out. And there's a point that I just seen come up. James Joris, we already won the Walter Toll Trophy. We do have our trophy. It's a great point. And what I've renamed it the Walter Hung Award. That man, good.
It's massive.
Hey, big ups him, and we won that award, so it makes me feel like big things coming. And that's not an innuendo, I swear. My last little bit of business before we wrap this thing up, I want to get everyone's Premier League top 6 predictions. Real quick before I kick this thing off. Big up, Jake. Big up you, Bobby K. Thank you for being here. We do have the Audi Cup as well. Cute. What's up, Aaron?
I never got to answer the previous question.
Oh shit, my bad.
You always.
I took it off. Aaron, it's just because sometimes I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna be serious or he's gonna like tell me a wackadoo story, and I love it both. But like, I just don't. I love you, bro. I'm sorry I took away your space. This is your floor. You take it away.
It was in regards to what would I like to see us finish second or third in the Champions League or win a League Cup. I think was it something like that. Was that what it was? Was that what the question was?
Mm-hmm. The question was, would you rather win the Europa Trophy, or get knocked out of the semi-final in Champions League?
Oh, look, I mean, I remember 1984. So when we won the UEFA, which has now become the Europa, and it was a glorious night for Tottenham. So I would say win the Europa. Rather than
getting knocked out of this thing. Yeah, I'm right there with you, because I mean that's a trophy at the end of the day when it all comes down. Bobby K. wackadoo story. I didn't. It probably sounds better. It sounds worse. Excuse me. The way I said it. Sorry, it was my wife had walked into the room and distracted me. I'll blame it on that. How about that? Can I do that? Rex, I want to know something from you, Rex.
Yep.
I'm going to start it with you. Premier League, top 6 predictions. I want to know who you got winning the league and who's the runner-up first. I'm going to get that from everybody first, and then we're going to work our way down. So first and second place, Premier League, next season, Rex, who you got?
Well, pretty much a repeat of this year. I think it's still going to be Man City narrowly over Liverpool.
Okay. Do they still have the 23 point lead on the third place?
No. I think we'll be third, and we'll be a lot. We won't be far off, only 6 or 7 points away, I think.
Well, I mean, you know what? I was going to say let's get everyone's top 2, but while we're at it, you got us ranking that third. How far behind do you have us behind Liverpool?
Oh, I just said about 6 or 7 points behind Liverpool. Something like that.
6, 7 points behind. So who's behind us in fourth place?
I don't particularly care, but I'll say Chelsea because they're the lesser of three
I love
evils.
the honest answer.
I like them least. You know, I don't hate them as much compared to Arsenal and Man U, so I'll put Chelsea fourth.
Okay. So top 4, City, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Who you got 5th and 6th? 5th and 6th. 5th is Europa, 6th is conference, right? Or is it 5th and 6th Europa, 7th conference?
I think 7th is conference.
7th is conference.
You're still asking me?
Yes, Rex. Who you got in 5th and 6th?
Yeah, I think I'll have Man U in 5th, and just to really annoy them, I'll have Newcastle in 6th instead of Arsenal. So
wow.
Newcastle.
Oh, big call, Rexy.
I like it. I like it,
I
Rex.
don't like Arsenal.
I love it. I love it. I'd rather see Newcastle get that. that'd be good for Arsenal, I think. Okay, so just so I have it straight, your top 6 for this season: City, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea, Man United, and the shock of Newcastle.
Yep, that's
beautiful. I love it. Aaron, I'm working my way backwards around the mill. Coming to you.
Yeah, well, I'm always backwards, mate.
I know.
So what do I hope or what do I think?
No, what do you think? Not what you hope. I mean, obviously, we all hope, right, that Tottenham's going to win.
Okay, so obviously for me, City, Liverpool. Now, a month ago said we'd be third, and
how far do you have us behind Liverpool?
Yeah, I do. Apologies because I hate the fucking Scousers, so I'm sorry about that. I mean, everyone must say hate a team in the league because of where I've grown up. But look, I mean, I got to be realistic. So yeah, I popped the Scousers one above us, those bloody bin dippers, mate. So they're finishing second. And then I did rank us third, but at the moment, I think Chelsea are making better signings than us. They look like they're improving where they were lacking. And yeah, so I'm starting to contemplate, will we be third? A bit previously, a month ago, if you asked me, I would have thought we'd be third, but now I'm starting to kind of put us down to fourth. I think one below us will be United. I think they'll start to, bounce back up a little bit. After that, you'll probably have the bloody goons. Below that, West Ham, and that'll be my top 7. So yeah, there you are. Probably not gonna happen, but there you are, mate. Nobody can predict that.
You're right. I think that's what makes this sport so beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, Leo, I want to ask you, who you got top 6?
I'm gonna go with City winning again. I'm gonna put Spurs above Liverpool. I either feel that Liverpool or City are gonna drop more points than they should, and in this case, I'm going with Liverpool dropping those points. I'm picking Liverpool behind us in third. Then I'm gonna go with. I know Rex is gonna hate this, but I'm gonna go with the Scum.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, Leo. I don't mean to interrupt you. So you have us in second.
Yeah.
Okay. How far behind are we in this from City? Talk to me.
I mean, we're in second place, so we're a place
But how
behind
many?
them.
How many points? How many points though?
I know. I'm gonna say probably 8 points behind them.
Leo, I hope you don't go to Paddy Power and put place, big bets, mate. I hope you don't gamble, man.
No,
Second
I don't,
place,
bro. I don't.
I never gamble, by the way, bro, mate. But
anytime I do, I
days.
lose money. So,
Jacob, you know how I'm optimistic, bro, and I have faith. I have faith, man. Any given day, anything can
I
happen.
can't blame you,
We all
bro.
start with 0 points. So.
Hey, we were top of the league in the past 2 seasons at one point. Come on now.
Yeah.
I believe.
And one of them has to drop points, either Liverpool or City. They're gonna drop points, and I'm gonna go with Liverpool dropping the points. So I got Liverpool in third, and then I have the filth in fourth. Then I have Chelsea in fifth, and then I'm gonna go with United just because of Eriksen to go into sixth.
Okay. It's interesting. I'm starting to lean on the side just because the Supporter Shield game that I watched. I'm not going to overreact, but if I'm going to pick someone to start dropping points, I think it's going to be City rather than Liverpool. Maybe that's who I want to see do it more. I'm not sure which it is, but that's what I feel because honestly, Holland looked kind of lost. I think Darwin Núñez might click it sooner. I think City's system is more complicated than Jurgen Klopp's system, so it's going to cause there's going to be a little bit more adjusting time. I'm not saying I don't think Holland's going to come good next year. I think he could be a very dangerous boy, but at this present moment, it just doesn't seem like he knows where he's what's expected of him right now. And
Jacob, that's only based on preseason.
You're right, and hey, maybe he's not completely fit yet. You're right, but I'm just saying it's just a feeling, right? We're talking about our feelings. We're going with what pops up. That's what pops up for me.
You doing your own feelings, boners, always have it, mate. Come on, Haaland is a top quality. Sorry, Huey, but Haaland is a top quality player.
No,
right?
I know he's gonna be a monster, but I think it's gonna take him. I think it's gonna take him a second to get down what City's at. Just like it's taken us time to get down what Conte wants. It's a little more complicated than what Nuno was coaching us. That's just my feeling. I could be totally wrong. I'm not. I don't bet off what I'm saying because if I was betting off what I'm saying, then I'd be a rich man. But I ain't betting off what I'm saying. Cubes, I'm saving you especially for last. I'm gonna catch up on some of these comments and get some of theirs. And but I just want to check in. You doing all right? You good?
I'm good. I'm always good.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Yo,
James Joris, what's up, Leo?
I just noticed that the homie Right Heart Lane's in chat, bro.
Yeah, I know. I saw him. I just didn't want to lose some of our predictions before.
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone in the chat. Yeah. Good morning, Right Heart Lane. Good morning. Welcome to Pop Up with Jacob. You're here. We've been on for over 2 hours now, buddy. So you are a little late, but these things are fun because they're pop-ups. They're going to pop up every who now, which wins, and at different times, different days. You never know. And look, we even got Rex in the house. He's from New Zealand. That's pretty cool, man. I think that's really awesome. James George says Liverpool City. So they got Liverpool winning the league. Big ups, James. Our first official sponsor of the show, my tie ad. You could see it right there on the ticker below. It says Liverpool, City, Spurs, Chelsea, West Ham, and Newcastle. So you got both United and Arsenal out of the top 6. Wow. I want to know who you... so then who's 7th and 8th for you, James? I'm curious who 7th and 8th are. J-Code, gaps between top 5 will be small. Bobby K, the pending official third official sponsor of the channel. Big ups, Bobby K, 3 Spurs boys. Says City winning the league. Liverpool 2nd, Spurs in 3rd. Top 4 rounded out by United. 5th, Chelsea. 6th, West Blam. And then 7th, Arsenal. I mean, I'd love to see it. Cucurella. I love it, Alejandro. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Arsenal beat Sevilla. Let me see. Where are the predictions? I'm looking for predictions. My bad. City, Spurs, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Top 4 for J.Co. Got City winning the league. Okay, Leo, you're not the only one with Spurs in second. You're not the only one. J.Co.'s got Spurs in second. Chelsea third. Liverpool all the way to 4th. J.Co., the second official sponsor of United Spurs of America, the one and only J.Co. Our brother out there in California holding it down. Got City winning the league and Spurs in second, like our brother Leo in Colorado. Chelsea third, Liverpool fourth. That's crazy how you got Liverpool dropping like that. But I ain't mad about it, I'll tell you that. Am I too late this time? Right heart, you're never too late. You're always on your perfect time. I want you to know that. Unfortunately, it is getting late, and I think everyone's gonna be either falling asleep live or I don't know what else we might do. We're getting tired out here, but we appreciate you, Right Heart. If you would like, you can always go back to the beginning. I know we all the time on Hotspur Hood we tell you that, but man, I might do some late night streams. You never know, man. Early mornings, I guess, for you, buddy. But big ups. Thank you for tuning into the first edition of Pop Up with Jacob. Cube's got. We need to start United Spurs pool top 6. Big up, Mr. Wright. James Joris. My new top 6, Dallas FC. FC Dallas is, I think, what you're meaning. That's a city out there, and that's a team out there for Frisco. FC Dallas, then Spurs, City, Pool, Chelsea, West Ham. James got us winning the league. I love it. Let's see. Where's the other predictions?
Get Bob Spurs prediction over there.
Good morning to you all. Jacob as commish. I love it. Bob Spur. Good morning, you beautifully average-looking people. Nothing better to wake up to just before my morning poo. Let it out, Mr. Bob Spur. Let it out.
He's such a troublemaker, is our Bobby.
He's not a troublemaker. He's a love maker. It's the one and only Bob Spur TV. Man, you want to tune in live with the poo-poo? You can do that, brother.
What the fuck you talking about, man?
Hey, man.
Nobody wants to watch Bobby taking a poo, man. Come on, be real.
Hey, you never know, buddy. It could be that kind of channel. I'm just kidding. It's not. Bob Spur, big up to you. Big up the what kind is? Type in. Let everyone know in the chat the PayPal, the NHS fund. It ends August 15th. I know that much because Bob
Spur TV,
Bob, I was talking
NHS.
about you earlier. We had Bobby K on. He was big up in you because you pretty much make the intros for everyone in the community. And I'm here asking you, or thanking you, because you said you were going to work on our intro. And who better to work on our intro than Bob Spur? He's going to have a new intro for United Spurs. But get on over to that PayPal. He's going to be donating it to NHS on the 22nd of August, I believe. And the donations end on the 15th of August. Bob, don't worry. I'm still working on getting our donation from United Spurs for you going. But big ups. Good morning. I hope you have a great rest of your day. James George showing some love. Leo. Jadink. Love hearing from you. Love hearing from you, man. Love hearing from you. I wake up and you're always finishing. That's what she said. Thank you for that, buddy. You just walked right into that one. I didn't even mean to. Come on now. Not literally. James George, 7th would be Arsenal and 8th United. I love it. Bob Spurs says Spurs, City, Liverpool, Chelsea. He's got Tottenham winning the league. Oh, let's go. Hey, I'm about it.
Bob's floating on the meds, mate. He's floating on the meds right now.
No, it's just that positive energy, like that makes you believe anything can happen. Cubes, I'm going to take a break from these comments because I've been having you wait. But please tell me who you have.
Yeah, so I have City winning the league because I saw Holland play. And I know that some people are like, when they watch the Community Shield, they're like, oh, he's not that great. And I'm like, yeah, but City creates a lot of chances. And I saw him against Bayern, and he's pretty fast. City creates a lot of chances, and he just needs to get into the box. And he puts good pressure on the goalkeeper. So I worry for in our situation. I worry for Hugo. So so I have City winning the league. Liverpool coming in second. I think that they're probably gonna drop points though. Probably be around mid 80s, something like that, because they're underestimating the loss of Mane, not just because his goal contribution, but Mane did a lot beyond that as well, not just scoring. He also his work rate was crazy. He created space for everybody else. He was really good about assisting and the assist on the assist. And so I think that he's just going to be like a huge loss on them, and Diaz and Nunez don't replace him in that regard. And I think that there is a possibility, I don't know for sure, but there is a possibility that Liverpool can also have a hangover from not winning the quad. So there was a lot of pressure on them to win the quad. They thought they were big upping themselves. They thought they were going to do it, and they're not. They didn't, and they just got just 2 cups. And so they might get some hangover from that. We've seen it happen before.
Mm-hmm.
They bottled the Champions League because of that hangover, I think. And then I have us at third. We're going to close the gap between us and Liverpool. I feel like we're going to hit maybe 80 points. So it'll be, only a few points away from Liverpool. Even with our current signings, I know a lot of people are not really too impressed with all of them, and I agree, like they're not that many of them are like that impressive, but we want to remember that Conte's had a whole preseason at this point with everybody, and he makes decent to mediocre players great. I mean, look at what he did with Dyer and Ben Davies, and so I think we can pretty solidly get third. I put Arsenal in fourth. I hate to say it, but I think that they have they filled some positions, and they also have like a really good kind of team spirit right now, and they have stability, which Chelsea and Man U don't. So I put Chelsea in fifth because they don't got stability, and if they make some more signings, like high quality signings, they might pip Arsenal for fourth. But right now, I mean, they're kind of all over the place. So fifth, and then Man U is going to take a long time for them to get their shit together, and they haven't made any really top class signings, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get as many as Chelsea in before the transfer window either. So I put them at just behind Chelsea. So those are my 6. I pinned it. I know I give a lot of explanation, but I pinned it on my I pinned the tweet of it on my Twitter. I want to put it on record. I'm like, what it is. Later on, flip it.
Gotta keep them receipts.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm giving the logic behind it.
And you got receipts, because if it does happen, then guess who's right? Oh, Rex, see you, man. Big ups. Thank you for being here. Let's see where we were. Wikipedia. First place, Oil and Gas FC. That's Man City. 2, Karen Klopp. Liverpool. 3, Spurs. 4, Chelsea. 5, Man United. And West Blam at 6. Hell yeah. Got Arsenal out of it. Nice one, Jacob. Big up panel. Good night, brother. Thanks for joining. Thank you for being on the first edition of Pop Up with Jacob. And we appreciate you popping up, popping in, popping out. Right Heart Lane's got City winning the league, Liverpool in second, Spurs, Chelsea, United, then the scum. We won't even say their name. Big up Right Heart Lane. That's a solid prediction. My rational brain agrees with this. Pretty much exactly. My rational brain. I'm going to tell you what my heart thinks in a minute. But that's what my rational brain. Big up Bob Spire. Good night, Bobby K. I mean, think about how diverse this community is for a second. The fact that one Bobby's getting up, one Bobby's going down. They both popped in, popped out, popped it all the way. Love to see it. Thank you both for joining in. J-Co, good work, Jacob. C-Cubed, Aaron, Bobby K, and Leo. Big up J-Co, the second official sponsor of United Spurs of America. On the link down below, I have it pinned in the chat. Anchor.fm/United Spurs of America. Click on support. You can do $1, you can do $5, $10, whatever. Be an official sponsor of the show. We got James Joris. We got James Co. We got 3 Spurs boys pending the third official. Keep him in that third spot. Got to put him in that third spot and keep it there because that's his good luck number. So I love to see it, Bobby K. Big up to you 3. Big up to you, J. Co., for being number 2. That's a special number as well. Jadank, good night and good morning from Texas. Love to see it. Y'all rock. I love this. You rock, sir. Thank you for being here. Bobby K, good shout, Cube. Cube, you get the love everywhere you go. I love to see it. No, Holland won't stop cities. Small dick energy whenever they face us. That is correct. Holland will get shut the fuck down. And you know what it is, Alejandro. Thank you for tuning in. I think you're East Coast, buddy. It's like 1:20 in the morning. Appreciate you tuning in. Bob Spur, HD Lonely Cam, Naked Aaron on a Pancake, $2 get you Jacob smothered in peanut butter. Do not call 911 now.
Whoa. Say that again slowly.
HD
Naked
Lonely Cam,
Aaron
fire
on a
emoji.
pancake?
Naked Aaron on a pancake. $2 gets you Jacob smothered in peanut butter. Call 911 now.
We're going hardcore.
That's Bob Spur for you because Bob Spur, if you didn't know earlier in the chat, bro, Naked HD did find their way here. I don't know how. I don't know why. I have 185 subs, which if you don't sub, please sub. But I have 185 and I'm getting Naked HD already. I feel like I'm pretty big time. Here we go. This is the comment I was looking for. James Joris, the father of us all. Big up to Bob Spur TV. And please donate via PayPal to Bob Spur TV NHS or email bobspurtv@outlook.com. Support from the Spurs family always goes up. Bob Spur TV. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit just because I've been looking, I've been looking for your PayPal name. Bob Spur
Bob Spur
TV
NHS.
That's easy. It's easy to remember. Yeah. Why can't I remember that? I can barely remember the difference between the little symbol between pounds and euros, honestly. One's an L, one's an E. And
euros are better, mate. You don't be bothering with pounds these days, mate.
Big ups. James George, thank you. Thank you for putting this out. Bob's for TV. I'm going to read it one more time. Donate via PayPal. He's going to be going live on stream, going to the hospital that kept him alive, kept us with us, kept Bob Spur well, and he's allowed to share his love with us now, and we are all thankful for that. So we can all give back a little bit to Bob Spur TV NHS on PayPal or email bobspurtv@outlook.com. Thank you for that.
Can I just add a little bit to that, right? Because there was a lot of people like myself who were living on our own. I've got a lovely home that I own, but I'm on my own. My family's in a different country. And what Bob went through and what we all witnessed and this, what we all learned was it got... Bob, it didn't only... I don't know how to say it, mate. Like, it was... like, I was breaking my heart because I couldn't be with my daughter and my granddaughter. And with you and your situation that you were going through, it just brought reality back to me, that I don't know how to say it, mate, but I don't know. I like my parents know about all my family. And Bob, mate, what you've done, inspirational. In the last year, I know exactly. Even before the COVID thing, even before the induced coma, I know what you've gone through in the previous year, mate. And it's been a tough shout, mate. So
big ups.
It's so fantastic you shared it with us, mate. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bob Spur. Appreciate you. Also, go head over to Bob Spur TV on YouTube. Make sure you sub there. I'm assuming if you're here, you've subbed there. So that's a little redundant at this point. Bob Spur and Bob Spur TV NHS. Thanks, guys. Man, thank you. The glue of the community right there, Bob Spur. He's the man. There's also something, that you were just talking about, Aaron, that made me think about. We got about 40 more minutes left in the day over here where I'm at in El Paso, Texas. El Chuco 915, the place I call home, place I birthed my son. 3 years ago, a racist white man from Frisco, which is Dallas, North Dallas. He drove 9 hours and 45 minutes because he was upset with Hispanic people. He drove 9 hours, 45 minutes and murdered 23 people in a Walmart, 8 of them being Mexican nationals. This was 3 years ago on this day. It's a haunting day because I'll never. It's one of those days you never forget where you were when you first hear of it. And my wife and I, it's the day before our wedding anniversary, and it's it's tough. It's hard, and I watched a documentary about it. It's just one of those things, makes you realize, Aaron, like you were saying, just how special things are and how special people can be to you. So if you got someone you love, hug them, hold them tight, and man, just love everybody. Like, there's no need for the violence. And
Jacob, I get so upset because I've my daughter's half Filipino, but she's a Japanese citizen. My granddaughter is 50% Japanese, Irish, Filipino. My nephews are half Korean. I have another 2 nephews and niece that are half Luxembourgish that grew up in French. And my other nephew and niece are half South African. And my entire family have lived all over the world, from Estonia, America, Japan, Korea, Australia, everywhere. And we just don't have this in my family. Like, we banter each other about our stereotypes regarding our nationalities, but it's all done politely. And I just don't get this kind of level of racism. I grew up in a country that had a war, and my cousins, my uncles were involved in some things that, IRA and UVF and all sorts of like crazy shit, mate. But that's not me, mate. I've no religion, I've no politics. I don't give a fuck where you're from, and that's just my philosophy, mate. That's what my dad taught me. Like, just it doesn't matter where you're from, what religion you are. I've got Buddhists, Shinto, Catholics, Protestants in my family, atheists, agnostics. I don't give a fuck, mate. Like, I like people, mate. I like people that.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, what color you are.
Sorry, I got emotional there, mate.
Hey, we all just took a moment. I just wanted to say that before the day ends. Just, love your people, because you never know when some crazy bastard from racistville is going to drive into town and ruin shit for people's families. So that's really what I wanted to say. We were on the topic a little bit of loving your people. So definitely want to love your people, hug your people.
I did see that post that you put on your Instagram, bro. That was pretty moving.
The statistic from 19. Catch this. This is a good way to lastly talk about that thing. From 1960 to 2018, the city of El Paso averaged 23 murders a year, and within 4 minutes, a man from out of town was able to match that in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. That's because of the level of power. I think he had an AK-47, if I'm not mistaken. Horrific stuff, man. Horrific stuff. Exactly. Rest in peace, all those innocent people. Honestly, it's becoming worrying just going outside. Yeah, man, it's tough out here. That's what I'm saying. You gotta love your people. Gotta love your people.
For us outsiders, like viewing in and watching the news, and I watch a lot of American news. We can't understand I don't want to go. Probably not a good topic to bring up, but why? Why do you have guns, man? Why do you permit people to carry guns?
Yeah, that's a stream for a whole different pop up, because that don't make me pop nothing except angry, because it's a good conversation. If I'm honest, I own a handgun, and that's just for my family safety and my personal safety. I've had it since.
But this is the bullshit that I don't get. Like,
well, see, in this country, there's people who will come into your house with guns or with knives, and easiest thing I can do is.
How many enemies you have? I don't buy that, mate.
It's not about enemies you have. Shit can be random out here. It really depends where you live. Where I know some places.
You know, he's in Texas.
If you don't have a gun in Texas, yeah.
So it's like George Bush's family are coming at him, trying to steal his oil.
Yeah,
with
if you're in Japan,
loaded weapons.
But you know, you're in Texas. You know, most likely you got a gun if you're in Texas.
Yeah.
It's mad to me, though.
It's the wild, wild west down there, man.
But see, the thing is, what I don't agree with is high-power assault rifles. If you can shoot 30 bullets in 60 seconds, I don't think that you need that. I don't think any person, any citizen really needs that.
Okay, two things, right? Bob Spur, mental health issue, yes. But permitting people access to guns, everybody gets stabbed sometimes, okay, mate? The Second Amendment was made when people used to carry those bloody, what were they called again? Those guns, man, that took about 2 minutes to reload. Muskets, mate. Muskets, okay? So, like this law is outdated, man. And I mean, I'm sick of hearing this argument that mental health.
You know something I heard the other day, that the Declaration of Independence, one of the writers, he was 19 years old when he wrote that. And we're still as a country listening to things that a 19-year-old, likely racist bastard, slave owning piece of shit, if I'm honest. He wrote a law and we're still living by it. So that's interesting. That's more of a hee than a ha kind of funny. Lastly, I want to end, guys. We're at 2:40, 2 hours 40 minutes, damn near the longest stream on this channel that we've done. So big ups to everyone who's here now, who's been here from the start, such as Leo, such as myself. Big ups. I want to thank you all. The last thing I want from everyone is, well, you know what? Actually, fuck it. Let's just do it. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to read this comment from Bob Spur. Mental health isn't an easy issue to talk about. Unfortunately, it's even harder if you're a man. We are fortunate to have a supportive community who like to share and talk. So talk. Big up. Bob Spur. I don't know if you saw me in the comments earlier. Big up Spurs Talk Show. Shawnee Boy, he had a great stream that you were on. You were talking about this very thing. When you have a stream about this, I would love to come on. I can share all type of stuff with you. I enjoyed talking with you. I got a lot. I feel like I would have a lot to add to the conversation. So whenever you have that stream, buddy, hope you can hit me up. Hopefully I can be a part of it and we can make that work. But he's so right. Can't wait for your next stream that talks about that. Always loving the wall, gets wacky. Kind of upset that I'm not in the wankety wank montage a little bit, but that's okay. You'll get me in sometime. Great stream, says James Joris, first official sponsor of United Spurs America. Thank you so much. This country needs better gun laws. Total ban will not work. The law may not change the heart, but it will restrain the heartless. Martin Luther King. Thank you for that, Wikipedia. Big ups to you, man. Hope you stay safe and warm, and a lot of love out there. But I see what you said, Cubed. It shows up on the YouTube before it shows up on the StreamYard. But yes, definitely big up to my wife for putting up with my shit and letting me stream so long on the eve of our anniversary. My bachelor party was 3 years ago right now. I was shit-faced, sloshed and gloshed all over the place. And then I think I watched Austin Powers when I was really drunk, and that was a good time.
That's just
My wife's
shit movie, man.
It's crap. It's what I call shit comedy. But there's a place and a time for that. When you're shit canned, a stupid joke can go a long way. So, and my wife also, she had never seen it, and I was like, we can't get married till you watch this video of the damn funny UK person. He's a super spy, and it was a great time. So, big up to my wife. Thank you for that, Cube. You're so right. It's a great time to talk about being uncomfortable. Brings out truth. You're so right. Make a face so that Bob can screenshot it.
Oh, dude, are we getting serious?
Wait, Bob. No, a screenshot so I could go in the wanky wank. I'm gonna do this so I can.
Oh, as I've already told, I can't remember, was it Rez or somebody, that my wank face looks like Lance Armstrong winning the Tour de France. You know,
get in my belly. That's right. Yeah, I love that. It is definitely poo-poo comedy, but poo-poo comedy has its place. I'll tell you what. Quick fire, real quick. I want to catch everybody's score predictions, goal scores. I'm going to start with backwards, the order. Actually, I don't know the order exactly who went first, Leo or Aaron, but I'm going to start with Cubed because I ended with Cubed last time, so I'm going to start with you to end us off.
2-1.
2-1. Who you got scoring goals?
Oh man, Kane, and I don't know, maybe Kane again.
Okay, Kane brace. Kane brace to start the season.
I'm kind of hoping that it's not that it's not him. I'm hoping that it's like Richie scores or like Kulu scores or Sonny scores, like somebody else scores as well, because like nobody else is scoring lately but him. So I hope that, you know, somebody else can score as well. But right now it's probably looking like it's going to be at least one from Kane, if not two. And then our defense can't handle a clean sheet right now. So I'm a nervy 2-1.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you got a good point. Can keep a clean sheet in the preseason. Leo, who you got?
Sorry, my hamster's doing a bunch of fucking laps in her little wheel, so I know it's getting late.
Let me see the hamster, bro. Let me see the hamster.
Is that what you call your girlfriend?
Wait, I was about to say, hold on. Aaron might think that's another innuendo you're throwing out there, bro. So be careful.
Let me see your hamster, bro.
So many smiles, I'll get confused, man.
Yeah.
Show me your hamster, bro.
I'm gonna go with 4-1. I'm gonna go with 2 goals from Kane, 2 goals from Sonny. I'm even gonna pick it up and say that 2 assists from Kulu and 2 assists from Sonny. And yeah, no clean sheet. It's hard for us to keep a clean sheet. And I'm also tempted to say that the goal that Southampton scores is going to be some ridiculous shit that Hugo should have saved.
Wow. Okay. So you're coming at Hugo with the end of your prediction there. And if you don't remember, Leo, I take a special offense. Naked HD's back in the chat. Big ups.
That's
they
found us. Mate. We all know it's gotta
be. It's gotta be. They're in the chat. But you took a dig there, Hugo Lloris, and I take exception because I'm in what we call the keepers union. You protect each other. True, you have each other's back. I was a keeper. Can't hate on my dog, Hugo. He's world class in my opinion. We have 3 world class players. Everyone says 1 or 2.
Oh my god, this fucking porn thing is really kicking off there.
Just don't be mad if it happens to pan out like that, bro. Don't be mad because Hugo's known for that shit.
You're right, Alejandro. We made it. Naked HD. AI dating disrupting industry. You are disrupting an industry. It's this fucking industry. Get the hell out of here. Or subscribe. I don't care. Just stop it. 4-1 Spurs. Sonny will score a free kick. Naked HD knows your bookmarks. Don't talk about my bookmarks. James Joris. Spurs 3, Southampton 1. Kulu Kane. And a header from Longley. Whoa, dude. All right. Header from Longley and one from James Ward-Prowse. Okay, 3-1. Yours was 4-1, right, Leo?
Yeah, 4-1. Also, too, I like James Jarvis's 1137. There you go.
Yeah, you got a prediction? Stop with the squirt emojis. Tell us one squirt is a goal. So give us how many squirts for Spurs, how many water squirt emojis for Southampton.
Jacob, stop it, please, man.
Sorry, bro. It's getting late for me, too. I'm starting to fall off, dog. I'm losing it, but I'm coming to you. Not literally. What is your score predictions and goal scores?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You're the last one, buddy pal.
3-0. And
3-0.
I can't stop laughing, mate, with your innuendos. You're whipping them out, mate. Whipping them out like a...
It's been all stream. It has really been all stream.
Yeah, it's been non-stop, mate. Yeah. 3-0, mate. I reckon we're going to crush it, zap it. We're going to zip it. 2 goals for Sonny, 1 goal for Kane, and a clean sheet. I think our defence finished up last season pretty well. I don't buy into all this pre-season shite, if you excuse my French.
Yeah.
I expect us to...
So Hugo does get that save that Leo's saying he doesn't get. You're saying Hugo's got it?
Oh, man, maybe. I don't think we're going to see the goal. I think we'll be smashing the Saints. Be 3-0, mate. 3-0. 2 for Sonny.
I love it. I love it. Naked HD, Hampton 6, Spurs 9, I'm sure. Hey, nice. Nice. James Joris, nice one. All right. No one's going to ask me, so I'm going to ask myself. Hello, Jacob. What are your score predictions and goal scores? Oh, hello, Jacob. Interesting you'd ask me, beautiful beast.
He's losing
I'm losing it. Whoa.
Right now.
Good morning to whoever it's morning for.
Was that your attempt at an English accent again?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't an attempt at my English accent. If it was
far more posh than that, Jacob.
Honestly,
far more Winston Churchill.
Honestly, my female British impersonation is the best. If I do say so myself. I'm not gonna do it this stream because I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for a different one. But definitely remind me to hit you with my British lady accent. Been working on it since I was a wee lad, if you will. Water squirt emojis. That's right, Alejandro. Excuse me, Alejandro. Let the season begin. Let it begin.
By the way, mate, we is only used in Scotland and Northern Ireland. So.
That's just a bit of a wee lad. Was that right?
That's no, it's totally wrong.
I'm sorry.
We. You just done a Republic of Ireland accent. They only see we say we up in the north. I'm like, Jacob, mate. I'm
sorry. I apologize if I offended you, Aaron. You can punch me.
No,
in the
you
face.
didn't offend me, but that was quite all right for a young fella from America.
The person I've had listened to the most from Ireland is Conor McGregor.
Oh, Conor McGregor's got a fucking...
Yeah, I love his shit talking though. He's so funny.
His shit talking's great, but his accent's made up, mate. He's from down the road from me, mate. Nobody talks like him.
So he had a fight. I'm digressing. I haven't given my score prediction. I'm letting it build. I'm letting it simmer. I'm letting it emulsify, if you will. Well, there was a fight that Conor McGregor had, and he broke his leg, and like he stepped on it, and it like crunched in, and it was nasty. Yeah. And so he's laying on the floor, not laying on the floor. He's sitting with his back against the cage after the fight's over. Yeah, it was broke. I mean, look it up. Conor McGregor breaks leg, and it's everywhere. While he's on the floor, this is great. This is primetime Conor. He just always delivers. Joe Rogan goes and sits on the floor with him, and he's sitting there. Oh, you ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. That's why your wife is in me DMs. You ain't done nothing. I was like, bro, you broke your leg. You're talking about this man's wife is in your DMs, and he just beat you up. It was hilarious.
But Jacob, your accent was hilarious there, mate. I've got the same accent as McGregor, man. Like, apart from he puts on a slightly, I don't know, twisted version of my accent.
I would imagine, because he's Conor McGregor.
Yeah, he can do what he fucking wants, innit?
You ain't done nothing. You done nothing. Bro, he's laying there and they're like putting his leg in some like freezy cast to like preserve the leg.
He's a mad fuck, man. See what happened at his birthday party the other day?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squirt emojis. Saints got 2 squirt emojis.
Oh, you and your squirts, man. Will you stop it?
You can find me in the chats, water squirting for damn sure. You ain't done nothing. I love it. I love Conor McGregor. I love it. All my friends back in Dallas, they love him too. They run. They're not Irish, but they run around with Ireland flags when he fights like madmen. They drink his, what is it, 12 whiskey, Irish proper 12.
Yeah, he's got a whiskey plan.
They drink.
He's an arsehole though, man.
They don't care. They get sloshed. They run around with Ireland flags as shirts, screaming, "It's red panty night. Tell your wife it's red panty night." And what other ones?
Jacob, look, I'm going to say this, and a few people know it about me. When I was 9 years old, I had a mate, Jonesy, right? And he was Ireland's youngest black belt. So he was my best mate. We grew up in a dojo together. Jonesy, me and him studied 6 forms of he studied Shaolin Kempo, Jiu-Jitsu, Wadaru, what the fuck else?
Kangaroo.
6 forms of martial arts, right, together. Jonesy went off and lived in a gym for 3 years in California, in San Fran, actually, Goobs. Came back, set up MMA in Ireland. He was the first man to referee a McGregor fight. And then he quit it because of all the criminal element that got involved. So, yeah, there you go. A little fucking insight, mate.
Well, you know what they say about the elements of the world? Honestly, I was kind of stretching it out just so we could try and... Oh, yeah. I was kind of seeing if we could make it to 3 hours. But I'm falling off fast. I don't know if we will.
Dude, I'm baked, man.
You're baked like some beans or like a potato?
I'm not baked like you, mate. I don't smoke the stuff. You know?
I said beans or potato, man.
No, just dude, baked on tiredness.
What? Who says that? Who says I'm baked on tiredness? You're either baked like some bread, like you baked like some potatoes.
It's 7 a.m. I've worked 3 jobs today. I've jumped on the show, and my voice is gone, and I'm muffled out. I was out drinking wine with my parents. I'm done, mate. But if you want to go to 3 hours, that's 3. Now you're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna say something like 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
So, can we recap a couple of things?
Let's get back to reality, though.
Some requests that have come in through the chat. You know, make sure that James Joris is heard. So me and James have determined that what United Spurs of America should put out is not just shirts, not just baseball caps. We really need a scarf. We also need a top hat.
Sorry, we need a scarf.
What was the second one?
A top hat.
A top hat.
Yeah. What's that mean?
We need a top hat. Like I think
like
that's
Abe Lincoln, like an Abe Lincoln top hat.
Yeah. I think that's that's a request from some of the viewers here, and then also to recap, another request is that I hope Jacob's taking notes right now.
I literally am about to type.
So I'm completely confused. Like, what does a scarf and a top hat mean? Like we go proper British.
And then also
merchandise, Aaron.
And then also we're also requesting top 6 pool. So we also want to do a top 6 poll, and you're gonna. We're requesting that Jacob, is the one that organized it and puts it together. So, see, James Joris is saying amen. Yes, you're welcome. Hey, he's your first. Sponsor. He's your first supporter. So you got to take requests.
Number one. No, you're right. if you have any recommendations on just where I can do this pooling of people, if we're all from the USA, it's a little bit easier. But once we get international, we've got to start looking.
Fine. Okay, I'll just piss off then.
No. There's a way we can do it. You have to send to my Revolut, which is like a international exchange.
I used to live in America, by the way, in Boston and in New Hampshire.
Oh, in Boston. Let me get the khakis.
I live just outside.
I left the khakis in my khakis.
Yeah, I live in Boston, just outside Southie, and then my dad moved. This was when I was a teenager. My dad was working there, and then he moved to Manchester, New Hampshire, and then so I used to live there for a few months every year. So but this when I was a teenager, so a long time ago.
Okay.
So just some requests. I know I'm just like inserting myself here, but I feel like I want to be, representing the chat here. So, but otherwise, what are your predictions, Jacob? I'm taking over your show a little bit.
Here we go.
Take over because we're going waffles.
I'm just trying to get us a little bit more on track.
Yeah, you need to. We need you.
The one that's
for
it's still earliest over there with her.
Yeah. It's not as late for her, so she's probably a little bit
she's
more.
Got all her senses
What time is it in San Fran now?
10:49. Right?
On the West Coast, yeah, it's 10:49 right now.
Yeah,
10:49, like yesterday.
Like technically it's still today for me. So what you're saying is yesterday is yes, it's today for me.
Jaco said he wants a
Youngman Daddy
t-shirt.
That's a good idea. I need to get Digital Spurs to do a Youngman Daddy design. Yeah. That's a good idea, Jaco.
How do you
hit me on Twitter with these so I have like a log of them, because I just text, and the only way I can remember is I'm just going to text Michael. I'm going to tell him. They're saying they want scarves and top hats.
Michael's Mr. Straight, man. He ain't having this.
But how are they going to appropriately animate a third leg? Like, I don't know, how do you animate a third leg?
I would say the same way. Like, if you apologies to Rex, but he was here and I was talking about just how well endowed Mr. Walter Toll was. He didn't look too happy about that, but big up Rex. Thanks for joining. I feel like you just do that. You just do a bulge in the pants like that, like Walter Toll.
He's massive, mate. The dude is massive, man.
No, I feel bad for the people who are just waking up and they're having to hear about Walter Toll's undercarriage, so to speak. But I want a Youngman Daddy T-shirt too myself.
You brought it to the attention of myself and the rest of the world. Okay. So you've no one else to blame.
Yeah, you're right. James Joris.
Well, he was massive.
A fantasy league and a top hat, but it has to have a long-haired wing. I'll do a fantasy league. Y'all want to do a fantasy league? I'll start one. Y'all want?
Yeah, I mean, we want a pool fantasy league. I don't know. We have tons of suggestions apparently in the.
Well, if y'all get Cash App, Venmo, whatever, I'll hold on to the pool and then pay it out to whoever I can commission. I don't mind. Let's do this. Hit me up on Twitter. Let's get it happening. I'll do it. I'll create a fantasy league, but we gotta do it before the first week, right? Or we could just do it late.
My fantasy team's already registered, but it's useless. And I used to win it all the time when it was like 10 years ago when it all started, or 15 years ago when it kind of started out, and all people were playing it. But now people have got real serious about it. They're analysing stuff. But I'll join the league, mate. I'll join what do we call it? The Walter Toll.
I'm gonna call it the Walter Hung League.
Beautiful, Jaker. I love it, mate.
My team name. You want to know what my team name is? They're called the Moisture Makers.
You just can't stop, man.
No, Youngman Son, Youngman Daddy, Youngman Hung. He is the father of us all, Alejandro.
All right, Jacob, what's your prediction?
All right, here we go. I feel like for the sake of just being different than everybody, I'm gonna say 5-1. I ain't seen a 5-1. I'm saying 5-1. I can see Kane brace. I can see Hunt hung. I was gonna say sunny, but it's gonna come out honey or hungy because we all know he's hung.
Well, for you, it's definitely honey. That's your honey.
Honey, you are not shrinking the kids, so to speak, if you know what I'm saying.
To anyone in Korea, me and Hamida, yeah, he does not mean to be offensive, and Chugeo. So apologies.
How is it offensive? I talk about how large this man is, and how he's a sex symbol, bro. It's not my fault. Hyungmin's son brought that upon himself, like you said. I brought that upon myself. Hyungmin Daddy brought that upon himself, and he was just so damn beautiful, so damn good, with all three of his legs. We love to see it. So I'm going Hyungmin Daddy hat trick just because I love him so much.
Too many knobs, Jacob. There's too many knobs in this chat, mate.
Hyungmin Daddy hat trick. All right, Hyungmin Hung hat trick. He hits one with each leg. I'm saying that's my prediction. And the other two goals come from Harry Kane, or one Kane, one Kulu. I could see it. I can see Kulu trying to get on the board too. Bob Spur 4-1 Spurs. Who you got scoring? And you can't say Richarlison this 1 week. This is the only week you can't say Richarlison. But there was a picture, actually. I'm going to see if I can pull it up.
But Richarlison and Bobby are in bed together, mate.
Yeah, bro. He tweeted at Bob. Bob's a celebrity. Come on. Okay, so...
Hey, I got Stuart Pearce tweeting at me, mate. You nobody fucks with Stuart Pearce, man. You probably don't know who he is. He was he was known as Psycho. Psycho. Stuart Pearce.
I've known a lot of people referred to as Psycho. I've been called Psycho a few times, if you can believe it. Only thing I'm crazy about is... You can?
Pervert, too.
Bro, I've been called weird mostly in my whole life. People have just been like, why are you so weird? And I'm like, you trying to tell me you don't think about things you could fill up a pool with other than water? And like that was no shit. This is gonna be the last little pop-up story I got for you before we sign off here.
Dude, this is gonna be a pop-off, mate, because you won't be going on again.
They're gonna ban the show. I'm gonna have to create a new show called United Splurs of America, and that's gonna be
Spuds is
United Spuds of America. You ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. The last popping up, popping in, popping out. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, dude.
The last little bit I got for you is a little story, a little anecdotal tale about back when I was single. I was on a dating app called Tinder. You may have heard of it. It's where men and women get on. If you match each other, you can say what's up. You can say hello. You can say how you doing. And for me, I was like, there's got to be some way like I could just not be like every other Chad and Brad on there and, be like, oh, hello, or hey, what's up, girl, or whatever they say. I don't know what they say. So this is how I would open up every conversation with anyone I matched with on Tinders. I would ask them a question. If you could fill an entire pool with anything other than water, what would you choose? And based on their answer, I would know whether or not like I could vibe with this person. You know what I mean?
Did anybody actually answer the question?
Hundreds. But yes.
What? Hundreds?
Hundreds. They loved it. It's a hit, bro. You should, if you're on a dating app, fucking try it.
Tinder, mate. I've always had, like...
it's a great conversation starter. Or if they don't like it, they think it's weird, then you just avoided a headache. So, because if they can't handle that question, they can't handle... If they can't handle me at... what would you fill a pool with? They can't handle me at... If you had 3 socks, but only 1 foot, and a full head of hair... but you were balding, would you go bald?
Dude, what happens if you swipe left?
You just get ignored. Goodbye.
I'm swiping left, mate, all day long.
But no, here's the thing. You already matched with me, so I sent you the message already. But you could choose to not respond. There are people who don't respond because, whatever. They're just not cool. They're not down with it, but...
Look, guys, I'm a bit old-fashioned. I've never used dating apps, so Yeah, I don't know what Tinder is, but I've heard about it from people. And
well, that is
swipe
my.
left, swipe right, mate. Or that's football talk to me. It's like go this way, go that way. You know, duck and dive.
If I'm honest, I've told my wife this.
Wow.
Yeah, James Joris, the technological era for dating was it was a good time. It's a good time. It's where I met my wife was on Tinder. Believe it or not. Met her. She was that great and that amazing. And honestly, I was like, she's smart. There's no way she's gonna like hang out with me for more than a couple months, right? But shit, we're celebrating 4 years of marriage tomorrow. So
did she answer your question though too?
Who?
Your wife. I mean, you don't need to tell us what she said she'd fill up the pool with.
But yeah, she did.
An answer?
She did, and her answer was very telling of her personality, and it was a great thing. And it's a good question to ask people if you've never met them before. Some people will say you're weird, but you know what? Those people just haven't met someone as cool as you, is what I would say. Well, with that,
I don't think it's weird, Jacob. By the way, I think it's just a generational thing. Like me, who's nearly 50 years old, we didn't grow up with these dating apps and shit like that. So for us, we met girls in, socializing and, in pubs or wherever your parties or through friends. So to me, it's not weird. It's just something I've never done. So. Total respect to you, mate, and it's great you have a wife and a lovely child. And
no, I'm very blessed. I'm very fortunate. I don't know why she puts up with me, but thank you for that, Aaron. Shit, 3 hours, 11 minutes, 3:11. Nice. Let's see here. Cubed. Thank you so much for joining. You were in the chat. You joined the panel. That's exactly what I want to see from all the great people. So big ups to you. Thank you for joining. Leo with Mile High Hotspur going live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. That is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would make that 11 p.m. British Standard Time. If you're on that. Leo, is there anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, just real quick, bro. Thank you for letting me be on with you. Congratulations to you and your missus, bro, for 4 years. Good, it's officially that time.
Thank you.
Real quick, too, for anybody who would like to subscribe, I highly encourage you to check out my channel, Mile High Hotspur. I got something working with Digital Spurs. I got Digital Spurs working with something for me, and he's going to be on the show here in probably about 2 weeks, so keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna have him on there. He's making us a nice little logo or whatever, and at the end of the show, I'm gonna have him unveil the logo to us. That way, it'll be my first time seeing it along with you guys, and also it'll be a good.
Hopefully, you're not like, man, what the fuck is that?
Bro. Sometimes I've already thought.
You're like, hey, bro, take this off the fucking stream, bro. Wrap this up, man. Get on somewhere. Come on.
No, but you guys, Cubed, it was a pleasure again to rap to you, Aaron. It was a pleasure to meet you, my man. I hope to chat with you guys soon, and be safe, you guys, especially how we talked about all the bullshit going on here in the United States and wherever it is you find yourself. Just be on point, just treat everybody how you would like to be treated. Don't take shit for granted, because you never know. Tomorrow's never promised, so.
Never guaranteed.
So come on, you Spurs.
And also, I want to lastly say, before we sign it all off, big ups to the 3 big supporters. They became official sponsors of the show, and that's the father of us all, James Joris. That's the brother from another mother in California, J. Co. And that's also the lucky number 3 Spurs boys. Those are 3 people who became official supporter sponsors of the show. You're getting first dibs on founding fathers. That's correct. Cube, you were right. Y'all are the founding
fathers. I know it's some American thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the people who we were just talking about, who made the bullshit laws we still abide by.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. Yeah, like who's it, Jefferson or the Cowboys or
the Cowboys,
Billy the Kid, people like that.
Aaron, I love you, and leave it to you for me to try and sign this thing off. And you're like, wait, what was that? And I'm like, wait, what was that? I love it. We're like two chihuahuas at the park. It's fun. If you missed it, please watch it back on replay. Thank you to everyone who joined in the chat. Thank you again to our 3 founding fathers. I will call you now, as Cubed has dubbed you, because you are the founding fathers. You supported this show in ways financially, by being here, hitting subscribe, hitting like. All that is very welcome, and you make a big part of what we do here. Like I said, a lot of big things coming to the channel. We're working on a lot of different things on this channel specifically. Big ups to Mile High Hotspur, big ups to Cube, big up to Aaron for being in the house. Aaron, a constant loyal supporter. Really, y'all, I just want to thank you all so much. Really touched me today, the 3 of you who signed up for sponsoring us on anchor.fm/United Spurs of America. Again, you want to be a part of that, go ahead and hit that link. It's pinned in the live chat right now. If not, you can find it in our bio, etc. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say good night and good morning, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. I hope you get some great sleep if that's what you're fixing to do, like you're me or Leo or maybe Cubed. I don't know what Cube's got going on. Cube, what you got going on the rest of the night?
I don't know. I don't have anything special. Maybe I'll just sleep. I'm just like laughing at James. Like he wants us to make he wants you guys to make a Mount Rushmore for them.
I will send me a picture.
Donald
you want.
Trump needs a Mount Rushmore, mate. It'll be the ugliest mountain in the planet.
Dear Lord, don't say that. James Joris, send me a picture, bro. I'll Photoshop something. I'm not great at Photoshop, but I'll do something. Thank you. So thank you for being founding father, James Joris. Appreciate you. Alejandro, you dropped this. No, you dropped the crown, my friend. Alejandro, you are the king. Appreciate you all. If you don't even want to be a supporter, you can't do it, you can't swing it, we totally understand. You can just subscribe, you can like, you can hit the bell, because this right here is a new show called Pop Up with Jacob. It's going to happen at random times on random days, and I'm not going to let Aaron mess me up on this outro. But what were you going to say, Aaron?
Dude, you know what a bell is in this part of the world?
Is it the ding-a-ling?
Yes. And you just said you can swing it, you can...
Swing it, bro. Fucking swing it, bro. I don't really care. As long as you tickle and caress the icon that is the shape of the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia that we rang when we succeeded in the war against the UK. It's all going down again at the World Cup. You can see us there.
Yeah, you're going to get smashed out of that World Cup, by the way. But, mate, I don't know if you're...
we're going to be doing some World Cup stuff here on the channel. And we're going to be doing some World Cup stuff here on the channel, so please tune in for that. Please tune in for everything in the future. Hit the notifications button, since that's what Aaron's homophobic ass wants me to say.
Whoa, homophobic.
You're right, I take it back. You're not homophobic. But you were worried about the bell. You didn't. Why'd you want to touch the bell, Aaron? Why'd you want to touch the bell?
Dude. I'm not going to go into it now, but look,
Your outro, man.
My outro got so busted up,
before we
Aaron.
go, if there's anybody from around the world watching,
Aaron, we love you, but
I take it back. I'm just kidding. It's all love. Aaron is not anything I accuse him of ever, even if you...
I know.
Aaron, much love. I just want you to also join in for them World Cup times, those streams that we're going to be doing. So thank you again. The outro, man. I'm trying to do the damn outro. Okay, hit that subscribe. Hit that like. For the love of Christ, please hit that subscribe and like. People always say it a million times, so I feel like I have to also. A big thank you, James Joris, J. Code, and Bobby K with 3 Spurs boys. And lastly, I'm going to say, come on, you Spurs. Spurs,
come on, you...
United Spurs of America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.